or not. What we're debating really is reasonable suspicion to interfere with their liberty by asking for identification, correct?
Well, there are two cases that associate that. One is the Heibel case for the United States Supreme Court that stated that if an officer or law enforcement has reasonable suspicion that a crime exists, then
what's the crime, bitch?
is obligated
What
to
was
identify
there was no
himself.
evidence. There
And
was
that's
no evidence. There was no probable cause.
Statute,
Yeah, there's no evidence of a crime.
statute, which states that if an officer has reasonable suspicion to determine that there is criminal activity, then that person is required to identify
Okay,
himself.
I understand.
When
The judge just said
was investigating as to whether this car was being burglarized, Mr. completely shut down his investigation.
So let me ask you something, Mr. Murphy. Do you think it supports an obstructing charge if someone declines to identify themselves? Forget about the physical restraint. Forget about the time of day. If a person declines to identify themselves in that circumstance, does that constitute the crime of obstruction?
Well,
It does, Your Honor. And because the United States
He said
Supreme Court
does?
has stated that
That's
if
what
an
he said.
officer has reasonable suspicion and he's investigating a crime, that person is legally obligated to identify
And
himself.
he should not be a fucking
Nevada
attorney.
The
says
Supreme
that
Court
there's
case, the Supreme Court case was in the context of a motion to suppress evidence that was recovered and subsequent to that point. I'm just asking if it's obstructing to not identify yourself.
It is, Your Honor.
Okay.
So the deputy did what he could do. Mr. wasn't going to let the deputy do his job. So the deputy had to go hands-on with him. So because he failed to identify himself, which he is legally obligated to do, and when the deputy went hands-on with
Can
him
I get
for officer
case
safety
law?
reasons,
You know what's fucked
the,
up?
Mr.
Wait. I'm gonna stop you right there. Out of all the court cases I hear court case after court case mention notice of fucking what court case they're using. He didn't see. All he said was Heibel, and in Heibel that he still got that wrong.
I forgot which one Highball. Remind me right quick. Highball. What's the fuck? I got it. What was the Highball case? Remember? What was the Highball case?
It was over the fucking stopping him and IDing a person for just, I think it was standing on the side of the road. Let me make sure. Not standing on the side of the road. Let me get it together. It's been a while since I looked at that.
Highball case likely refers to, I don't know, a murder case. God dog it.
No, it's a Supreme Court case. What? It could have been a murder. Fucking no. It's been a long time since I looked this up.
I got it in another file, but I was hoping I could find it quicker. I'll just spell it out. Highbolt.
If I'm not mistaken, reasonable suspicion is not evidence to have probable cause.
It is. It depends. And here in Illinois, reasonable suspicion is enough. The judge hit it on the head when he said, what this is did you have reasonable suspicion to ask for ID? Hopefully, and I got no faith in his lawyer because she sucks. She would point out how he does not have reasonable suspicion. If he does has reasonable suspicion that you're breaking in the car, he can. It is lawful to make you ID, but then he'd have to say, "Well, I caught him under the car, cutting off the fucking what's-my-jigget? What do you call it thing? I don't know.
Catalytic converter."
Thank you.
All right. This case was established that the police can require you to identify yourself during a valid Terry stop without violating the Fourth or Fifth Amendment rights. But I need the whole deep case on that. I can't remember. It's Heibel versus the Sixth Judicial District Court of Nevada, 2004.
Heibel versus Nevada.
Heibel, Hiibel.
Oh shit! I had Heibel. Thank you, Heibel. Thank you, versus Nevada. But yeah, that's it. If you have RAS or probable cause in some states, then you have to ID.
But you know, you cannot have probable cause on a hunch. You have to have some type of articulable facts backing that up to get probable cause.
It was dark outside and they had on dark clothes. Apparently that's RAS.
That's not no RAS. That ain't no RAS.
That's crazy.
It was dark outside, dark clothes, and it's too bad they weren't black, right?
Okay, so let me give you the facts of the case. In 2000, Nevada deputy sheriff responded to a call about a man assaulting a woman in a red pickup truck. He found Larry Dudley Heibel standing outside the truck that matched the description. The officer asked Heibel for identification 11 times. Hybel refused every time, arguing he had nothing wrong and had a right to remain silent, which he does. Hybel was arrested and convicted under Nevada law that makes it a crime to delay or obstruct an officer by refusing to identify oneself during a valid investigation, a Terry stop. The ruling, Anthony Kennedy, writing in the majority, held that under Nevada law held that Nevada law did not violate the Constitution or Fourth Amendment. The court ruled that asking for the name is minimal intrusion compared to government's interest of officer safety and crime solving. Knowing the suspect identity helps police determine if they are wanted for other crimes or have a history of violence. The Fifth Amendment, this court held that simply stating one name is not generally incriminating. However, they left a small window open if giving your name would actually provide a link of chain of evidence to convict you for a specific crime. The Fifth Amendment might still apply. Takeaways: reasonable suspicion is required. Police cannot walk up to random people on the street and demand ID. They must first have reasonable suspicion that you are involved in criminal activity. Like I said, we all said, states law that this ruling only applies in states that have specific stop and identify laws. In states without these laws, you generally cannot arrest solely for refusing to identify yourself. In most jurisdictions, identify yourself simply means stating your full name. You are not required to produce physical ID card like a driver's license unless you are operating.
Name and birth date here in Illinois.
Yeah. So they still have to have, like you said, they still have to have reasonable suspicion of a crime.
Articulable suspicion. And here, the reason it held Ashton was because they had a description of the guy, and he was the guy, and he fit the description. That is Raz.
Yeah, him.
Right.
So like
not this case. Yeah,
this case
does not apply here. Right.
No. Yeah, because they were just there, and the guy, the cop just pulls up on him and saw something that he thought was suspicious.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I was expecting him to say totality of the circumstances. Whenever cops get caught, they have to say shit like it was dark, it was late night in a high crime area. They call that totality.
Oh, he was definitely saying that he was scared. The cop.
Yeah, absolutely said that shit.
He was scared.
I'm not gonna allow him to shoot me, nigga. His hand was on the out. You can see his whole half of his hand.
I was so scared. I had to beat his ass on sight. It was I was so scared. I had to beat his ass. Yo, it was crazy.
That was crazy. He was so scared that he went hands on with the nigga quick.
He did.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
Can you imagine being this lawyer, motherfucker? When you told him to sit like a dog, did he do it? No. Can you imagine you're his lawyer? You got to say that he didn't sit like a dog on command. How dare he?
Joe, the guy is the prosecutor. All right, the woman is the actually defendant lawyer.
Yeah.
She sucks. Okay. His lawyer, the cop lawyer for the cop, has to ask him, did he sit when you told him to? The state's attorney. He never wants to have to say that shit.
Right.
That shit. Well, the other guy did it. Why didn't he do it?
That type of shit.
He said the most important, the thing I took out of is when that nigga got to talking about de-escalation. That's when I knew the case was over with. I was like, this nigga really think de-escalation, nigga, is punching a nigga in the face.
What do you think de-escalation means? It means you take it to the next level when a motherfucker say something. Right. I think that's the opposite. That don't sound right to me, man.
That's exactly what that cop did, too.
Means? Yes, I'm familiar with it means.
I do it all the time.
I'm not going to let him shoot me, so I'm going to go a step above it. This nigga is crazy.
I had to beat his friend ass, too, from the back.
If his daddy would have walked up, I'd have whooped his ass.
He was real scary.
Shit. That's why you don't go up to motherfuckers without backup in the dark alley, so you won't have these motherfucking mistakes that you had per se. Let's just say that.
Yes, you just call for backup if you really thought. And And let's be honest, when you walk up, motherfucker say, no, it's my dad's car, I got the keys. You need to slow it the fuck down a bit before you make a huge mistake. Yeah. And then the nigga come running out. I own the car. That's my shop. You slow the fuck down, bro. That was a whole.
Well, he said he was a friend of the owner of the shop. That's what he said.
Yeah,
he did say that. Yes,
I said, oh wow.
I bet he's waved once or twice when he in there buying something.
Oh yeah, there's no such thing as an investigation, man. He was like, oh, let's just fucking let's shoot first and ask questions later. That
just give me your fucking ID. That's my investigation. I'm gonna run your name. That's my investigation. Fuck on, nigga. I do not ID.
No, you would have gave me his ID, goddamn. Stop playing.
Man. if I broke a law, I'm giving ID, but that's because I was speeding and I really did throw that shit out the window.
Hey, Joe Cool, I done pulled over before the motherfucker had the lights on because I knew he was pulling me over.
Me too. I try to do that too. Immediately when they get behind me. But that's thug shit, right? You don't let the police drive behind you. And it works in cop watching too. You just don't let them drive behind you. It's not a thing. I immediately pull over. And if they keep straight, I pull right behind them.
Yeah. All right, let's continue.
Refused to put his hands behind his back and accept the detainment while the deputy.
He had his knee on his head while grinding his head in the ground while fucking trying to break his wrist.
For a good 15 minutes, right? Trying to snap his wrist. Yeah.
Wow. This dude, if she don't say something that's factual, listen.
She sucks so far. She's the worst.
Oh man, she just did an average job. I mean, she's too nice. Fuck that.
Oh, I got a video for you. Where a lawyer does a great job. I just watched it, bro. If you want to watch it later.
All right.
So, based on the evidence presented, I've submitted to the board that all the elements of obstructing have been proven, and asked that that the court find Mr. guilty of the crime.
You know that judge is going to find him guilty,
Your Honor,
right?
I would first like to address the question that you addressed to the state regarding identification as a means of obstruction, and our argument would certainly be that identification does not fall under this NRS of 197 because there's a more reasonably applied statute at 199 of identification. The NRS has these two different crime
What's
charges.
one in 199?
And Your Honor, I was just pulling it after hours industrial area, reasonable suspicion to initiate an investigation that would then require my client to identify himself. Okay. And that kind of takes us back again to that argument that
Anarchy, can you put that in the back chat?
Is going to be considered an obstruction that would have been better charged under the one.
Would you send me something?
Yeah, and as charged.
I want an iPhone. It's weird.
To rise to the level of obstruction or resistance.
Send me a text, man. I didn't get it yet.
Damien's defense attorney argues that a refusal
she's terrible. She's fucking terrible.
Yeah, she need to step her game up. It's a lot she could have went in about, bro. Like she could have told this nigga ass up. I don't know what the fuck she doing. Yeah. I think she got the W. I think she just like, well, I'm gonna get this W. They know they're gonna throw this shit away. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it looked like to me. I like that you said that. She just thinks she's gonna win. She ain't even trying hard.
This nigga about to be convicted.
I don't doubt it. She sucks.
To identify oneself to a police officer does not constitute obstruction under section 197.190 of the Nevada Revised Statutes, the statute under which Damien was charged, because that provision applies only where no other law governs the conduct at issue. As we discussed in the episode of ATA covering Damien's arrest, Nevada addresses refusals to identify in section 199.280 of the Nevada Revised Statutes, the state's resisting statute. In the 2004 case of Heibel versus 6th Judicial District Court of Nevada, the Supreme Court determined that an individual can be convicted of a violation of section 199.280 for refusing to identify them. Therefore, the defense's argument seems to be that the state cannot rely on section 197.190 to prosecute conduct that the legislature has chosen to regulate through another statute, as section 197.190 only applies, quote, where no other provision of law applies.
Mr. Murphy.
Just very quickly, it appears that this is an argument about reasonable suspicion. So reasonable suspicion is not an incredibly high standard to satisfy all the court or the officer needs. It is a reasonable articulate suspicion that criminal activities afoot. Reasonable suspicion is not a hunch. It's a little
I was a little disturbed without both you and counsel led the witness on these issues, Mr.
And she never
But
stopped
when I
him.
heard him testify without being leading, he was saying, I was trying to find out whether that something was going
That's
on.
exactly what he
And I
said.
know that's not
She's
only a
supposed
manner
to
of
stop
speaking,
them from
but I
the
don't think
guy
that
from
police
leading him.
officers have a right to interfere with someone's liberty to find out whether they're doing something wrong. I think they can only interfere with their liberty if they have a reasonable suspicion that something's going on.
And I completely agree with you, and that is the standard. It sparks suspicion. Do you think
Dark at
why
night,
are
baby,
these people
black
taking
clothes.
items out of a car that's parked in the industrial
Any
park?
cop would have
What
beat
crime
him.
would that
itself
be?
is reasonable
Moving?
suspicion.
Yeah, what I'm saying. That's not even.
Way. He had a duty to investigate. This
No,
was
he did not.
arbitrarily,
It didn't do an
arbitrary
investigation.
dictatorship that said search everybody and see if they're up to no
Well,
good.
that's what they're
Right.
isn't it? It's that once somebody says this is our car, the inquiry is over, and I don't have to show you my ID or tell you what I'm doing. Isn't that what she argued?
That's what they're arguing, but based on the testimony.
But if he did show her the keys, if he said, "Wait, this is my car. This is we're everything's okay. It's our car." At that point, what reason is there to proceed with the investigation?
Because based on the way they encounter went down, the way you demonstrated is the way that it wasn't testified to that happened that way. But your way is
Nigga, you got a fucking video and showed the nigga do it. What are
Yeah,
we doing?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's fucking
So-
video evidence of the goddamn thing. They went through it. Shit.
How does the cop know he doesn't know karate or something, Tom? I mean,
Oh well, yeah.
be,
Yeah, he's probably
be
got-
reasonable here.
He's probably got a bazooka in his fucking pants. You
How
know
do
what I mean?
I know, right?
That shit is ridiculous. Like, if this judge let this sorry motherfucker get away with this nigga, man, they need to be disbarred.
The
Nigga.
judge
This
is doing
crazy.
what his lawyer should have did. His lawyer should have
Yeah,
stopped
yeah,
him
yeah.
because
Well,
listen,
that's
I was
what-
watching him. He was saying, you went over there at 9 o'clock, right? Then you did this, right? That's leading him. You're telling
Like
him
a
what he did. That's
motherfucker.
not allowed. She didn't stop that fucking shit.
No, she
And-
did an average job for an average lawyer, right?
Yeah, you can
got
tell
a
she's a
shitty-
public defender.
Yes, yeah. Oh God, there's so many ways and avenues she could have struck this. Not just that one. Oh God, that's
She
terrible.
sucks.
It's
Did you ever
frustrating.
put that in the back?
Particular way to say, hey, this
Yeah.
is our car, we're not breaking
Right.
into anything, but that's not what happened. He testified that he did not see
Thank
any keys. He
You're a
testified he
liar.
knew
Well,
anything about this
he
car.
didn't see it because he was trying to maintain control of the situation, and his focus was on the individuals,
Perhaps, but
or else
we
he's
can't
misremembering the situation.
But what we can't do is we can't put evidence where evidence doesn't exist. What he testified to, what Deputy Holdridge testified to, is he didn't see the keys. The deputy does not have that information to process to take into consideration. The deputy proceeded exactly how he was supposed to.
No, he didn't.
Once
He did see the
satisfies
keys, though.
himself that there's no
Right.
criminal activity, then there's no need to continue and maintain control.
That would be the case.
But
we
wouldn't it be
got
totally?
That would be
that. Well,
de-escalation.
the point being is Deputy Holdridge
I'm
never
wondering
got-
if he got arrested because he was being a jerk instead of because he was doing something wrong.
No, because the deputy did testify today that if he had just shown his identification, he could have run the
You don't
vehicle
have
and made
to.
sure that there was no criminal activity afoot. He would have been out of there.
He wasn't
in
doing
2
anything
minutes.
wrong.
So, it was not Deputy Holdridge's ambition to just hassle people. He was.
Oh,
I
I'm sure he
think it
wasn't trying
was.
to hassle him. I agree with you 100% on that.
Oh
This
my
is
fucking God.
somewhat
Asking
difficult
for
for me, but
ideas
not
are
too
hassle.
difficult. I have to tell you, I've never understood why every circumstance like this has to result in prosecution for a crime. I don't think they've proven that you are guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, but I can tell you this. If you think you're going to sue these guys, you got another thing coming. I have a brother-in-law who acts exactly the same way you did, although he grew up poor and Mexican in Las Vegas, but he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. We don't need you to badger this motherfucker because he
Right.
did nothing wrong.
Very good.
The fuck are we doing? Hey, I'm let me see if I can get you the link. If you want to come up,
You gonna
Yeah,
Oh.
the link up here.
It's on Winglet side.
Yeah, I think it should be able to connect. Here's the link. You might be able to get it. I'm not sure. I never did this thing before. So hey, let's see
It
if you get it.
should go over there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it went over there.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Told her about the cops, and the minute they talk to him, he turns into a jerk, and he starts giving them lip. And it's a wonder he hasn't been taken to the ground and thrown in jail half a dozen times.
I'm suing these motherfuckers as soon as you dismiss it,
half a
bitch.
dozen more times. So I'm not saying you did the right thing or that the officer did the wrong thing. I'm saying that under constitutional standards, I think he had a reasonable suspicion that criminal activity was
What was it?
Really?
To approach you doing. I can't find beyond a reasonable doubt that you committed a crime in the way
He trying to have it both ways.
with his direction.
But he just told him he couldn't.
The wrong thing or that you did the right thing, and I hope you can hear me. This case doesn't need to go any further. One of the things I hate about our modern era is the militarization of law enforcement.
Oh, thank you.
Puss ass nigga.
Reason to because of circumstances that occur. And so if they ask you who you are and what you're doing, just tell
I can't
them.
stand this judge, bro.
I know,
This
right?
judge bullshit.
Lawyers and worrying about what's
I got cop auditors who talk to me like that.
not guilty.
Just give them your ID
Thank you
and be nice, cause or you won't be able to sue them.
legal work for both of you.
It wasn't
At the
excellent fucking work from neither one of them. What the fuck is we doing? This motherfucker could have did a better job than that bitch did. I'm sorry. The judge was a piece of shit fuck nigga who was probably diddling little boys.
And he still would have crushed her. Yeah, he still did a better job asking questions than she did.
That was
From
terrible.
the bench. That was terrible. The one in the back is this officer. His wife has been being skanky or some shit like that. And someone criticized him in a Facebook post, said that he had to take certain classes and we had to pay for him. He considered that a criticism. He thinks he knows who sent this public piece of paper. It's just a public piece of paper. You'll see what it was. And he brings her into the office and asks her, who'd you get a paper to, and all of that bullshit. But what I really want you to see, you can skip forward all of that if you want. What I really want you to see is what a good lawyer looks at. The second half of the video is the deposition. He's talented.
I think we watched this before. But hold on, let me finish this and I'll get right into that one.
Of the bench trial, the judge found Damien not guilty of the obstruction charge.
And I'm
In
showing
announcing
these
his verdict, the judge explained that he believed Deputy Holdridge had reasonable suspicion to detain Damien, but concluded that Damien's conduct did not rise to the level of obstruction under the statute. The court,
That's a
however,
fact.
did
That's
not
exactly what he
elaborate
said.
on the legal or factual reasoning
don't even make
underlying that
sense.
determination. This case illustrates just how unpredictable courtroom outcomes can be, particularly when they turn on inherently fluid standards like reasonable suspicion.
Like
In the
Raz.
the audit episode covering Damien's arrest, we predicted that a court would be unlikely to conclude that Deputy Holdridge had reasonable suspicion to detain Damien in the first place, relying on well-established Fourth Amendment principles and precedent. In this courtroom proceeding, however, the judge reached a different conclusion on that threshold issue, finding that
Because
Deputy
he's
Holdridge
stupid.
did have reasonable suspicion to detain Damien. Despite that finding, the court nevertheless acquitted Damien after concluding that his conduct did not rise to the level of obstruction under Nevada law. This divergence highlights how two fact finders can evaluate the
highlights
same
the
encounter,
shitty
apply the
judge.
same legal standards.
That's what it does. Like I said, most of these judges, most of these lawyers that are playing as judges need to go back to law school because they're full of shit.
Well, most judges are ex-prosecutors anyway. Tom.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean they're not pieces of shit.
Well, I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know, because
it's crazy.
they're
He
used to
said-
going. Go ahead.
He said this hangs on Raz. That was the first judge interrupted them to say this hangs on reasonable suspicion, meaning I don't think you got it. But in the end, he's too much of a bitch to tell him he
Right.
didn't have Raz. He has to make kind with the cops, and this guy will be okay with it because he's getting off. He won't complain.
That's what kind of what I was going to say too, Joe.
What they're doing is they're creating a bad cop to continue doing the same goddamn dumbass thing.
And
Because what
encouraging the
you're
next
saying-
cop to do the same thing.
Yep.
Because what you're showing them is that, hey, what you did was correct. You just
Yes.
got to do it a different way.
Just don't beat him up next time.
Maybe cut your goddamn body cam off
before.
Shit.
So where was it?
You'll see a lawyer. Oh yeah. Wait, I don't see that. That's what's up there. It's after that little piece. The deposition is after that. That's when he's still firing the chick. There you go. I think I just saw a lawyer. Then I think I just saw.
Okay, let's go right here. Fuck it. I would say right there. I'm not mistaken. I think we watched this part. Was this one? Was she doing drugs or some shit?
Oh, goodness no.
So we seen one nigga with it was I think it was a teacher nigga. She had caught with the
high as fuck.
Yeah, fucked up, man.
Yeah, we be watching some old crazy shit over here.
What she's being accused of is taking a picture of their public meeting itinerary, which they hand out to the public.
This is your. Where's your key? Excuse me, I'm not done talking.
He fired her because she said, "I'm calling my lawyer." He's like, "Well, you're terminated."
Where's your ID?
Taking a picture of the itinerary is
a
horrible offense.
He is saying that what you did would pass it to a person who don't like the department in Facebook, and that's still not a crime because it's all public.
Because it's public knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's stupid.
Here's a copy of your investigation. Here's your copy of your investigation, and this is your right to appeal. Would you like to sign that you have the right to? I have to sign this here, that you have a right to appeal.
He's an ass. What?
I'm going to make a copy of that for you as well. Anything that you all have with the department, or anything that you need to collect. Your stuff. Here's your copy. I need you to gather. I would like you to gather your stuff. Ask who? You asked him? Yep. Any other questions?
Communicate with your staff.
Okay.
They don't even care if they got the body camera. It don't even matter.
Bethany would indeed appeal her termination and hired attorney Ben Hitchcock, who handled a deposition of sorts versus Chief Hansel in front of the city council and utterly destroys him. I've edited this video for time, but here are the best parts. Enjoy.
Now, is it your testimony that Miss Escrow was raising her voice during the interrogation?
He slightly elevated it, yes.
Okay.
Slightly.
And was that in itself a work?
She did not, by the way.
No.
No, okay. So when you say insubordination here, are you able to identify what action Miss Escrow supposedly did that was insubordinate?
She left her work. She just left for the day. She didn't finish the work that she was doing.
Okay, and by left for the day, that means taking some steps towards your direction, and then after you saying you're terminated, right?
I asked if she was leaving, and she said she was leaving, and then said I'll be hearing from her attorney.
Okay. Now, tell us how she refused to obey a legitimate order from a supervisor.
She didn't go back to her desk to finish her work.
Did you tell her to?
He did not.
Okay, and you ordered her to go back to her desk and finish her work. Is that right?
Told her to go back to her desk, and I believe it was finish her duties. Something to that effect.
Okay.
You have it on body cam?
And did you observe in those 2 minutes? Did you observe her not doing those duties?
I observed her shut her light off and gather some belongings, and then I asked again, "Are you leaving?" She said she's leaving, and you'll be hearing from my attorney. So I assumed that she was leaving for the day.
Lawyer,
So you asked her twice, leaving for the day now. Is that right?
Say 5.
I'm leaving.
Okay. Well, is leaving for the day, when people leave for the day, does that mean they quit or something else?
Well, you'd have to ask her what she believed. I mean, I believe that she was leaving.
Okay, do you have any problem with us asking her?
I don't have a problem.
Are you afraid of her testifying here?
Not at all.
Okay. Can you explain to us how she, her behavior was insulting towards a superior?
She interrupted me lots of times and some of her body language.
She interrupted.
But those were just the basis as far as
How does body language insulting?
all this stuff from the posts was a basis for the investigation.
What?
Okay, and
That's
this
what it
stuff in the
was.
post here, let's just talk about that. Because those didn't
Can't take
offend you, right?
criticism.
Not at all.
So how, did they insult you?
Not at all.
Okay, so it's just her, but then why did you mention those posts when we're talking here about insulting behavior to a superior officer?
Those were reasons why, because it disparages the department.
What?
So that's why I wanted to talk to her about.
Did you
Gotcha,
tell her
bitch.
in the video, because I couldn't hear all of it, so maybe you can tell me, did you tell her not to interrupt you at any time?
I did not.
Did you tell her if you interrupt me again, I'll discipline you?
I did not.
Okay, how about, did you say your body language is unacceptable? I didn't hear that. Did you hear that?
Excuse me?
Did you tell her that her body language was insulting you at any time?
I did not.
Okay. Did you tell her that you were going to discipline her based on her body language at any time?
I did not.
Okay.
Oh, this is terrible.
I guess she rolled her eyes. That
But
was
then
her body
again,
language.
now in the question that I asked you before, you also then mentioned the Facebook post. Why did you mention that Facebook post in your answer about insulting behavior towards a superior?
This was a totality of circumstances.
Oh my mother!
Reasons why I was talking to her and her correlation, connecting the dots of her.
What does all that mean?
I don't want to say
I don't have no
with,
reasoning.
being
It's
able to
totality, and
enable
I
someone
connected
to
the
disparage the
dots.
department, and she had a part of that.
Okay, but you didn't know that then, and you still don't know that now, right?
I do not know.
Okay, and just to be clear, did her body language, did that somehow amplify the Facebook post?
I don't know.
Oh, he ain't shit for that.
Well, that means did her body language make the Facebook post any more insulting, any less disparaging to the city?
I don't know how to answer that.
Okay, did her comments, did her interrupting you, did that amplify the Facebook post in any way?
Not that, but her support of it kind of it looked like she was a part of it.
What statements, if any, did Miss Escrow make that were false?
I have to look at my report again real quick.
So
I gotta look at
can you
my notes.
identify what shade of false Miss Escrow's statement, which you can't prove, is about her giving this post to City Watcher? Explain that for us, please.
Or the false? It's I don't understand your question.
Well, you said there's different kinds of falseness, right? Am I missing something?
No.
Okay, so explain what kind of falseness that because again, is it partially untrue? Is it totally untrue? What kind of untrue is it, sir? That Miss Escrow statements that she doesn't know who the county watcher is.
You have to ask her. I believe it's false. I believe she knows who it is.
Okay, so this is based on your belief. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not proof.
Now, did she make any malicious statements?
No.
Okay, and this is something I need to be clear on, because it's not just making false statements, right? This policy, and you know this because you've read all the policies, right?
Would say yes.
Okay, so it says make a false, and we're going to leave out the part or malicious, making a false statement concerning other employees, supervisors of the city. How is your contention that Miss Escrow says that she doesn't know who the county watcher is, how is that making a false statement concerning other employees?
Because
Mm.
if you give the post to somebody, I believe it ties in that she knew who it was.
And you know
Okay,
how?
identify
I believe again.
the city employee in your statement here, please, sir, other than Miss Escrow. Or maybe she's making a false statement about herself.
I don't know who the other person is.
Okay, and you also don't even know that that other person is a employee, right?
I do not know.
Okay, how about supervisors? Identify what that statement is false statement about a supervisor.
Well, if she's the one who said it, said that I lied on my resume and I had these skills, I don't remember having a conversation about that.
Okay. So now it's in addition to making statements about not knowing who the county watcher is, it's also making other statements, is that right?
That's to answer your question about the insulting behavior towards a supervisor. I believe that's the one that you quoted.
And who's the supervisor we're talking about?
That would be me.
That would be you. Okay. And you don't care, right?
I don't.
Okay. How about the city? Can you explain how she's saying that she doesn't know who the county watcher is making a false statement about the city?
Would you repeat that question again, please?
Sure. Explain to me.
Oh, he beating his ass right now. He belt his ass right now.
Damn. She says that she doesn't know who the city watcher is, and you believe that that's not true, but you don't know. So I'm trying to understand if that's how that is making a false statement about the city.
Belt the ass,
I
nigga.
guess that's not making a false statement.
Okay.
What?
Same question. Malicious statement. Or maybe is it malicious? Is she making a malicious statement of any kind?
She never told me any malicious statements. No.
Okay. Because again, you didn't take it personally that there was Facebook posts about you, right?
That was true.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay. Now, how about this one? Explain to me how Miss Escrow failed to exercise good judgment.
Look at my report real quick.
Yeah, look it up, bitch.
I could almost hear the Jeopardy music in the background.
I mean, just to be clear here, you terminated her on the 11th of May, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's approximately 20 days ago, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you can't identify what her behavior was that linked to this statement that you wrote approximately 20 days ago, right?
I don't want to misspeak.
Okay, thanks for that. If I were to come to your city and rile people up, are you gonna arrest me?
No.
Okay. What if I come to the city and say that you lied on your resume? You gonna arrest me?
Nope.
Why not?
That's your right to say that.
Okay.
Mm.
Are you gonna start an investigation?
Good with
No.
Okay. What if Mr. Jensen brings to your attention that I say that you're lying on your resume? You gonna start an investigation then?
No.
No, okay. So people have to get riled up before you start an investigation? What's the threshold there?
Threshold would be if it came out of our department and it's a possible employee. She signed an employee handbook saying things that I believe in the handbook. It says that you're not allowed to disparage the city or say falsehoods or I believe it is
but she didn't write the Facebook post.
Supervisor. So by signing that condition of employment, there's consequences, I guess, for saying things.
Okay.
People can say what they want.
but there's gonna be consequences, right?
Depending on the situation and what people sign when they're employed, yes.
Or if somebody commits a major infraction as opposed to a minor infraction, do you, for example, skip progressive discipline and go right to termination?
That is an option, yes.
Okay. Right, and the handbook, I suppose, specifically states that a major infraction is one that can, progressive discipline can be jumped, right?
Yes, it discredits the police department or the integrity of the police department.
Right, and you have no evidence, you only suspect that Ms. Escrow committed a major infraction by supposedly discrediting the department, right?
I suspect from all of the
totality
evidence.
Right. Right.
Now, other than all the members of the police department and Miss Escrow, who else did you tell that you were taking classes?
I said, I believe it was at the community of the whole that I said I was
Did you just say community as a whole?
taking supervisor stuff.
Yeah.
I believe something to
Oh,
that
look,
effect.
Yes,
in my
he did,
report.
sir. Yes, he did, sir.
Okay, who else did you talk to about this subject?
I don't recall.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Meaning other people, I
Oh.
just don't remember.
Well, that's pretty important.
Well, he
isn't
said
it?
community as a whole. I mean, how many more can you do
If
say of
you
that?
say so, I guess. I don't know.
Well, let me explain to you why, and maybe you can tell me if you agree with me. It's extremely important because if you don't recall whether or not you've told anybody else, you can't be certain that the only person you've told is Miss Escrow, and therefore Miss Escrow is likely to have told this other person, right?
I would guess. I don't remember every single conversation
mean
I
you
have
would
with
guess?
everybody.
Okay, well, you'll agree with me that that's necessary for your logic that underpins your termination of Miss
Escrow.
right?
Actually, that was the reasons why I investigated.
What'd your
Because you didn't
investigation come
remember
out
if
with?
you had told anybody else, right?
I guess I don't understand.
That's because you're stupid.
Intentionally.
You keep saying totality of the evidence, right?
Yes,
And part of that totality of the evidence is your assumption that you told Miss Escrow something, that she was the only person that you told, and therefore if somebody else used similar words, therefore Miss Escrow must have been the source.
if I use the exact word professionalism classes to her, that's why I assumed that. Yes,
Right. And you assume that, but you didn't tell us until now that you don't know whether or not you've told anybody else that, right?
I don't remember you asking me if I told anybody else or had a
What?
conversation with anybody else.
What?
So you led us all to believe
Oh, this nigga
that
get
the only
cooked.
way that Miss Escrow, or sorry, the
Shit.
county watcher could have gotten this information was from Miss Escrow. But in reality, you don't know that because you don't recall whether or not you told anybody else.
If you look at it that way, I guess, but I use those specific words with Miss Escrow.
But
Do
you don't
you
know if you
have
told
any
anyone
reason
else.
to doubt
Right.
Aristotelian logic?
I'm sorry, could you rephrase that, please?
Sure. Do you believe that logic is a basis of understanding?
Yes.
Okay. So, and again, you'll also agree with me that
Terrible.
your totality of the circumstances is based on the logic that because you told Miss Escrow something and that similar, if not the same words appeared somewhere else, that it was only Miss Escrow who could have said that. Isn't that your logical determination, sir?
I would say yes.
Right. But now, because you've admitted that you don't know whether or not you told anybody else, that logic's out the door, right?
If that's what you think, then I guess.
Right. Okay. So now I'll save everybody the trouble of going through all of the policies. Because for every one of those in which you say there was a statement that Miss Escrow made and you suspect it to somebody else, it's even less than suspect. You have no way of proving, and you never will have any way of proving that Miss Escrow was the one who communicated this this information to that created this Facebook post, right?
Right.
Right.
I can assume that she did because we
I
had that
can
private conversation.
assume.
We don't take.
So we're all here today on an assumption, right?
No,
Assume and presume.
that's the
Right,
reason.
right. Because you don't know whether or not you told anybody else. You don't know whether or not there's another source, right?
I don't know.
No. So you'll admit that you're wasted everybody's time on that, right?
I'm not wasting anybody's time. I was given an investigation, or I was given a complaint, and I investigated it.
Right, you did more than investigate, right?
Investigated it
You terminated Miss Escrow, right?
based on insubordination.
Okay. And now, you didn't sign your name to this May 15th letter to Bethany Escrow, telling her that you terminated her, right?
I have to find that. I don't believe, I don't know if I did or not, if my signature is on it. It should be on that. No, my signature is not on that.
Are you willing to sign it today now in front of everybody?
Yes,
Okay. Even though you don't know whether the statements on that document are true?
I believe that with the totality of the circumstances.
Oh my God.
She did those.
Okay.
Literal
You believe
definition of incompetent. You know what I'm saying?
that the police chief, you are going to be able to sign documents
Another police
that,
chief getting caught up
for
again.
court after today's testimony.
That's a whole fact, OG.
Sad, bro. These niggas steady get caught up on their own paperwork. This shit is amazing.
Yes.
Okay. Because again, you didn't sign this document, but you're willing to sign this document that contains false statements made by you, right?
Uh-oh.
Not false statements.
Well, you don't know whether or not Miss Escrow made a false statement, and you never have known that, right?
I assume that, yes.
Right.
False
So if you were to
statement,
sign
God damn it.
that would be false.
Oh, Lord.
I know,
Not
because I
again.
believe
Lord,
it's the
why he
totality
doing
of
this?
circumstances that she did those.
He said it again.
Hey, we could have a drinking
All
game on
you
totalitarian
have,
circumstances.
Is a video camera of Miss Escrow taking a picture of a public document in a public place. Isn't that right?
That's one aspect of the evidence,
What else you got left?
that she correlated and enabled this person with the city.
You
watcher,
don't
and
know that though.
You've admitted that you can't sustain that. And you've admitted it several times, haven't you?
I guess so.
This nigga a beast, bro.
So if you were to sign your name to this document, how is a circuit court supposed to believe any probable cause statement that you would sign in the future?
That would be up to the court.
It would be up to that court,
Put
wouldn't
your
it?
ass on a Brady
And
list.
it would be up to any
Right.
Get your ass up out of here.
charged by your police department. All they would have to do is show you this document here, this video here to that circuit court to undermine your credibility, wouldn't they?
He's supposed to be a
They
leader.
can
After
show
leading, look at
what
him.
they
Look at
want
him.
with
Lead
it.
his flock
Right.
to damn
They
nation.
sure could.
Terrible.
Don't you think that's going to be pretty expensive for the city of Amory going forward?
I have no idea what.
He don't care. It's not coming out of his
Yeah.
pocket.
Any of that.
I don't know.
Well, don't you think the people of the city of Amory should have a police chief who can sign his name to documents that are 100% true?
Facts.
Okay.
Should it be decided to reinstate her employment, I don't think this is the end. I think there needs to be some involvement with others to determine any sort of disciplinary action. Should that be the case, and should it be necessary?
Disciplinary action on what?
So
They're saying should they overturn what he said
I
and
don't
think
think I have to. Even if I
among
make the motion,
ourselves should
get
she
it
be
on the
disciplined?
floor without
Mm.
further ado. I will make the motion to reinstate Bethany,
Mm.
and then you folks vote your heart.
Vote your heart.
He's done.
No, we want you to vote the
can't do
truth,
that.
bitch.
Mhm. All
That's
right.
better.
I just thought I'd take the onus off everybody else for
Yeah, fuck your feelings.
Perspective clear right away, so I can be the person to do it. I would like to make the motion to reinstate Bethany Escrow in her former position.
There a second? Second.
Fuck you, cop.
All right.
Now-
Any further discussion before we do a roll call?
Disciplinary action against the cops.
Mark.
Right. What about that?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yes.
Thank you. Thompson?
Yes.
Elkin? Yes.
This is just a roll call, correct? Or is this a vote?
Just a
This is a
roll
roll
call.
call vote.
Roll call
Yes.
to overturn, the motion is to overturn the termination.
No.
No. Only
Wow.
no.
Because he's a piece of shit.
He's in bed with the cop.
Yeah. Probably his
Well, it
nephew.
don't matter. It don't matter. Shit, they got the majority. They gave it
So,
I third.
Right.
They good.
Motion by
Fucking shit.
Eric and second by
It
Sarah.
don't
Any
matter.
further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we're adjourned. Thank you.
After this body cam footage of Chief Hansel interrogating Bethany Escrow over a Facebook post that she didn't even make went viral, Police Chief Hansel resigned after Bethany was reinstated to her position. I don't know where you are now, ex-Chief Hansel, but I hope you're having the crappy life that you deserve.
That's a whole fact. Fuck nigga.
Oh, that nigga, that chief right there trash like a motherfucker, boy.
See now, if that motherfucker would have got that lawyer for that piece it'd have been a total. And he didn't even break a sweat on how easy it was.
Yeah, he even cut it short. He was like, "I'm gonna save you all the policies and shit." He had a bunch more shit. He's like, "I got this in the bag. I ain't even got to go there." Mad skills, mad talent.
All right, yeah. I want to show y'all some a real investigation that they said was an investigation, which kind of was an investigation, right? I just want you to look at the race of this shit, because it's a race. It's a race call. Because I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna be a motherfucking racist right now, right? I am a racist, so it don't really matter. That was for you, Joe. And I just want you to look at the situation, see what would happen if the roles were reversed for any other race. That's all I want you to see.
All right.
I thought it was kind of suspicious.
So, and there's video of it.
Did I take the wrong car?
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
How would you have taken
No,
the
yeah,
wrong?
that wouldn't work, would it?
Well, ma'am,
Yeah.
hold on, listen.
No,
Hold
I'm-
on, listen, time out. Before the case officer comes up and chats you, I'm not writing anything. Okay. There's a big difference between being honest and taking responsibility for. Hold on, let me finish. And what's going on, okay? Because obviously, if this was you're like, oh yeah, that's my mom's stuff in there, and everything like that. I'm guessing everything in there isn't your mom's stuff, since I just read you the RO, it's the registered owner.
Okay.
So what's going on? Let's be honest.
I'm totally honest. I don't know what you're getting at. I mean, the first time I drove the car was when I flew in Friday at night. The next morning, we had a bunch of stuff to do.
What's your brother's name?
John.
So where? What he gave you the car?
No, he didn't give me the car. It was parked at my mom's house. He got the car for my mom, but.
Where's the keys to the car?
It's one of those things that when you get in it, it automatically starts. Look at all these keys he has on here. And I went to get a battery. I had to get a new battery for a car because it wasn't working. Oh, God.
So she's saying she making repairs on the car and everything like it's hers.
Up in Northern California.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on just for a sec. So here's a possibility. She's up from California. She borrows mom's car. The garage door has a label on it. Mom's car has a label, so she has these keys. She goes out from Fred Meyer's, gets in the car, drives off, and she's been driving this car ever since.
So she thought it was mom's car. Could happen. I mean, she doesn't.
I wonder if his key. You might want to ask her if she gets permission. You might find the other set of keys in the car, and that's why it keeps starting.
Yeah. I guess that's very possible.
That's what I thought when she was like,
this
"It's
doesn't
just
even
one of
lock it.
those cars that start when you get in it."
You don't have to. You don't have to.
I've been buying
So-
batteries for the
Ma'am,
garage.
here's what I'm gonna guess. This is what I'm gonna guess. The owner of the car left the keys in his car. This car, these keys don't go to this car. My guess is you hopped in the car thinking it's mom's car. His keys are in the car, which will allow it to start. Did you realize that the car isn't locking?
Yes, that's why I've been buying batteries.
Yeah, it's not that. It's because these keys don't go to this car.
So how can I, where's her car at?
Your car is probably still at Fred Meyer's where you left it. Today? I think yesterday or today. When did you go out from Fred Meyer's? Was it yesterday or today?
We've been going every day. She needs, every time she needs something.
Did you find the keys? So his keys are in the car. You've been driving the wrong car for however long it's been. These are, these keys are mom's keys.
Yeah.
They don't go to this car.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What is in the car that is yours? Hold on.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I don't give a damn. You still got to get locked up though. You stole somebody's vehicle.
See that thing that says gate on it? Yeah, she needs that remote.
I don't.
Okay.
You two, can we get her a courtesy ride back to Fred Meyer to get her?
Ain't that a bitch?
What?
Courtesy ride.
What we doing here, bro? This that bullshit. Bullshit time.
Hold on, you only got like 20 more seconds, man.
I can wrap stuff out. Okay. And these things, who can drive her up?
This motherfucker got a courtesy ride.
We're gonna go with this. These, you said these are hers?
No.
Oh,
Oh, I'd be damn.
but that's her. That's labeled just like your car
Yeah.
key, so that makes sense.
I'm just wondering how many brothers he was giving courtesy calls.
This is what you call bad policing right here.
That was bad
That
policing.
is sad, bro.
That was bad policing.
Yes, bro, that's bad policing,
Yes.
bro. When them niggas who sit there and arrest that lady for stealing that man car.
Oh,
If
Stole that man car.
he stole that shit every week, every day, nigga.
If that had been OG do dirty, he'd have been locked up.
Oh, bro, they would have been socking on me. I would have needed that for compliance strikes because I would have been telling them, man, this ain't my mama car, nigga.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
It's for the courts to figure out, sir. This is out of my hands. They'd have locked you up, and the courts will determine that shit. As opposed to, oh, I'm so sorry, dude. You need a ride to your car.
So what? That's why I said I'm gonna be a racist right here. What if the roles were reversed? What would have happened? And that's
told you.
Crazy. That
told you,
I
OG
seen
could
that
have
shit
been in
off the
jail.
jump. But you know what they did do? They did an investigation.
No,
They
they
did.
No, they did. See, I can't even call
actually,
that an
they did.
investigation. I can't even call that an investigation, brother.
It proved itself out. It worked. I guess they had to.
Yeah, that was on
OG.
a whim. That's on a whim, but I can't let that slide on a whim. They get that part right there was luck because if you really want to pay attention to what's going on here, if they was really doing their job, they supposed to have been looking at their license plate, figuring out this is a stolen vehicle. Give her name and then find out she ain't the person. No, this ain't the car.
Oh, they did. They did that already. They did
Well,
that.
they should have locked the ass up. This is where they gave too much grace. They went beyond and they went to go find keys and everything because he kept on making. He made it make sense. Well, ain't none of the keys on the car, so the keys must be left in the car. So that's the only reason why. But technically, she still stole a vehicle.
Yeah.
I think intent may be required.
I agree. I agree with you, Joe. Too. Intent.
Absolutely. Wow. That's what she was gonna do.
Wow.
She got out of Walgreens. Nigga, she was attempting.
John Q had good intent, but guess where he still went?
That's a fucking movie.
I didn't know what he was talking about.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop doing this shit, man. Why do y'all do that shit?
I mean, on what Tom was saying anyway, it's like if it was a black man, I'm telling you, man, they wouldn't have gone through all that fucking investigation. They'd be on the damn ground. I can't breathe. I mean, that would have fucking sucked.
Okay, hold on. Let's take this into consideration.
I mean, is that a reality?
Lady in St. Demeter, black.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, they would have beat the shit out. They would have beat the shit out of my mama. I would have been like, "Oh, mama, just be still."
I know that's what's so fucked up about it. You know what I'm saying?
So you said that's what Easy said. Easy, let me give you something real quick. Since you said that, Let's go. An even older dude, black man, goes into a store. How about that? See, I'm glad you motherfuckers bring shit up in the right. It's like God ordains you motherfuckers to ask to say these shit. I swear to God, because this is simple. Oh, we gonna go to Hook Nose now. See, I had it sitting here. I was not sure I was gonna play it at all.
When the truth comes out, that's all I'm saying, man.
Here we go.
A 63-year-old diabetic who was apparently suffering a low blood sugar episode, being confused, went into a gas station and believing himself to be the owner of the store, grabbed beer and milk and then went outside and began to drink them. The actual store owner called the police, man, believing him to be suffering some sort of mental emergency. But when the police arrived,
the store owner said he was having a mental episode.
Police always make it worse when they show up. I'm not expecting nothing good.
We know they don't know what de-escalation means, bro. They don't know what.
We know they don't know that.
That's a fact. Now we gonna watch this shit play down because what did Easy just say? What did Easy just say? Hold on, where the fuck did your motherfucking comment go, nigga? Because that was crazy work.
It's still up there. Same age lady.
Oh, yeah, go. Yeah,
same
age.
Black woman.
Same demeanor, black woman, same result. You are
we got a much older black male. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
Immediately went hands-on, trying to grab the man's beer, and then just body slammed this elderly diabetic man onto the concrete ground.
That's de-escalation right there. De-escalation.
How's that? How's that, bud?
How's that?
Taunting him, pulling his arm behind his back, trying to cause him pain. Arresting him, violently throwing him into the back of the police car.
How's that, bud?
Oh, wow.
Realizing that the man is diabetic.
Oh, he put on a mask kit. Yeah, that's what it was.
They called the paramedics and their supervisor.
You think he's diabetic? He's been drinking. He's under arrest.
The paramedics said that the man immediately needed to go to the hospital.
We gotta go to the hospital and get cleared anyway.
EMS is saying he's to the hospital.
But the cops said no.
What? We'll let the EMS at the jail judge take him out.
So the paramedics left without the elderly man who was suffering an apparent medical emergency. Then when the supervisor got there, the cop said nothing about the medical emergency and then lied about the man allegedly throwing his beer on them.
So I run up and grab him. He throws the beer in the air. We all get soaked.
Which is easily disproven by the video footage. So instead of medical help, this man got violence instead, and then a bunch of criminal charges. And now, in just a few days, this man is facing a trial for which he may be looking at years in prison.
You mean malicious prosecution again?
It's the totality of the circumstances.
And the de-escalation right there.
That de-escalation. He took it when he say when he talked to him, it didn't work out, so he had to take it to the next level.
High crime neighborhood.
He didn't want to pull out his guns and shoot him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. They did a full investigation and de-escalation. It was all done by the book, right?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do we have another bootlicker in the building? What is that? My recommendations. This is to rate his options, nigga. And what? Oh, no, brother. Can you please give him a bootlicker? Can you give him a bootlicker, son? He needs that.
Somebody has to call these niggas out.
That's the whole fact. What we doing here? No, sir. They got to stand on business around here. We got to learn de-escalation.
Fucking John over there.
John, you high, nigga?
With your cousin
yeah, keep looking high.
What up, cousin Lawrence?
That video needed a Negro spiritual.
Nah, bro, that nigga, he need to be going to jail, nigga. They need to arrest that nigga for doing that old school nigga like that, bro. What we doing here, bro?
In certain states, if they beat up an elderly person, they go to the cop faces criminal charges for real.
You get extra bonus points in Chicago if he's old. Plus
you do. Bonus points.
Get a
bonus
promotion.
Points.
Yeah, promotion.
Get a promotion. Yeah.
Yep.
You know he about to get promoted. He was laughing and shit. You know he getting promoted. He just riding, jumping that nigga. What you think about that, bud? Huh? I'm about
As we
to
go
like
into this new year, there will be more data breaches than ever before. Have you ever used DoorDash? Well, on
oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Oh no, I did the right.
I'm surprised y'all didn't join me that nigga spiritual. He needed that one on that beat down.
So when we ask you to get prayer, you don't want to do it. Now you want motherfucker sing.
You know what I'm saying? When a nigga
Nobody
getting his face slammed into the ground. That's crazy.
the trouble I've seen.
I tried to pray for your retarded baby.
It ain't gonna work out for you. Preacher, keep your prayers up.
Damn.
That's fucked up. I can't believe you said that shit.
I like it. Keep on praying. Yes, all right. Yeah.
It involves the Ocala Police Department.
Oh, this is in Florida.
September
God damn it.
8th of 2025.
Fucking Ocala.
It involves
I love
this guy,
Ocala.
Rodney Sebastian Harmon, who I'm approximating is around 63 years
make it
old
bigger,
due to
Tom.
just blurry glimpses I saw of his ID. He is definitely a diabetic. I don't believe that's disputed. And just looking at his criminal history, it appears that he has maybe a history of long-term homelessness, which is consistent with what we see in this video. So according to the original video description, the reason that the Ocala police officers arrived at this convenience store was because the owner of the store called them because this guy, Rodney, walked into the store. You can see that he's confused in this video. He claims to be the owner of the convenience store. He grabs some beer and he grabs some milk, and then he walks outside onto the store's front porch and he begins to drink those products without ever paying for them. Now, the store owner calls the cops, but doesn't want to press charges. He says that he's worried about the guy's mental health. So two officers with the Ocala Police Department arrive first. The female officer arrives, and she is the one who first approaches Rodney. And as she's approaching, Rodney cracks open his can of beer and begins to drink it.
How are you?
He said, hey, baby, how you can
What's going on today?
And she almost immediately goes hands-on and grabs his arm. And it does not go well from there.
Get the yellow tape.
Get the yellow tape, bitch.
Why does he want to die?
I'm be honest with you. There's so many poles that she could have put yellow tape around before all this. It could have confused the nigga. He wouldn't even know what to do. Put yellow tape around him. He wouldn't know what to do.
Right? He was strapped.
What is we doing, man? This is crazy.
What's good with you, CT?
I'm okay, man. Thank you for asking.
Like I said, they did it by the book, man. It's full investigation.
That's Keanu Thomas. Chaotic Truth.
Chaotic Thomas. That's terrible.
I admit true.
Hey, Uncle Tom, I don't have that much time, but if I may, for a minute or two, this black man right here, he obviously would not have this type of treatment in one of the many 50-something plus countries in Africa.
54 plus.
54 plus. And I really believe it's truly time for individuals like this gentleman here who has suffered at the hands of police brutality to possibly consider moving to a continent full of people, obviously, that look like him, where he won't suffer from systemic police brutality.
Oh, it'll be army brutality, though.
People who are people who will understand him, because what happened here was an injustice. And if anybody knows this gentleman, I would be happy to consult with him so that he could possibly consider relinquishing his American citizenship to escape this horrible system here.
You gonna buy him an Africa ticket? He couldn't even afford the beer and the milk.
Sure, I am willing to not only purchase a one-way ticket for him to escape white supremacy, to escape police brutality, but I'm also willing to put him up in some property in Nigeria.
Dude, I know some Africans that don't like black people in
I'll
America.
take that deal. Fuck is we waiting on?
Yeah,
Shit.
the light bright will always take that deal.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, how much property we talking about? I'll take that there.
You can have
40
it, nigga.
acres and a horse.
40 acres in Africa, that probably ain't a lot. But
Yeah, they ain't gonna need way more than that in Africa.
Acre in Africa is only about to a yard.
Yeah, they ain't trying to give you shit, bro. That shit out there dusty in the motherfucker. Them niggas need lotion over there. Fuck that.
You don't want to go. I mean, there's some places up there that are gorgeous.
It is, bro. But I told y'all, bro. I'm a United States farmer, sir. I don't go nowhere else, bro. I stay here, bro. My industry is here. I ain't going nowhere else and giving them the best product they can ever have. No, I'm gonna do it from right here, from the United States.
OG, you want to go run with the Lions?
Who the
No,
fuck
sir. Lions.
Goddamn.
Not that fast, John the Baptist. You
get back home. Get back home to your kinfolk, the giraffes.
What
I'm taller than everybody else, bro. I ain't got time for that.
See, here's the problem with these niggas, right? These uppity blacks. They want to consider themselves still have African lineage. No. Your people have died out over there. Your people do not exist anymore. But the tribe you came from does not exist anymore. You are an American through and through. I don't understand why y'all hate
you
that
can
shit.
still fucking swim with the sharks and fight with the lions here. Shit.
I do. I swim with sharks.
I do it in Chicago for sure. Every night you swim.
He literally showed us swimming with sharks. This nigga is crazy.
We got fucking alligators and crocodiles down here in Florida too. You know.
Listen, like I'm saying, listen, y'all are no longer African. Your lineage over there is gone.
I don't know.
They made sure you went to the east and to the west. What are you talking about?
Jesse Jackson said we African American, sir.
I don't even know who the fuck that old boomer nigga is.
He marched with Martin Luther King.
Who's that?
Yeah, I was born in '92, nigga.
What we doing? Hey, OG, them ain't my peoples.
92. You born in 92, but I got draws over you, boy.
Damn. Yeah.
Because y'all old, nigga. All right, let's continue to watch this nigga get his ass beat.
What are we drinking this morning?
Drinking a beer.
You're not drinking a
You're gonna have a mark on you.
That's not nice.
Touch it. I want it.
Why? You want to hurt me? Why?
Don't touch it.
Why?
The female officer immediately assumes that Rodney was threatening her when he said that she would have a mark.
You're not drinking
a beer. You're gonna have a mark on you.
Perhaps that is a reasonable implication, knowing nothing else about the situation. But I don't think it was a threat that you'll see later on. I think it was related to his.
Now, Hook knows you're lying. Now, that's literally what that meant. If you know anything, I ain't touch me again, gonna leave a mark, nigga. What else? How else can you say that's not a threat? See, now this crack over here lying.
I
Tell the truth.
Crazy mark of the devils.
This nigga over, this crack over here lying to us. Now, don't lie to our face. Now, I give you the benefit of the doubt for most things, but leaving a mark on someone, that's literally threatening us.
No, it's not, sir.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It is.
As this lawyer, he's talking about the mark of the devil. I guarantee.
Oh, okay. Right. The mark of the beast. God damn it. All right.
Fusion. I think it was more of a religious comment.
Well, that's not very nice.
Be healed, my child. Be healed, my child.
We off that shit. You see them demons, yo. Everybody see these cops is
yeah. Okay.
Be healed, my child. Be healed.
Yeah. This is crazy.
You got the mark. You gonna die. And you gonna
okay.
You see that? Yeah.
In any event, she takes it as a threat,
might be
and then
right.
here comes the male officer, like in to basically white knight the situation, and it goes from bad to worse.
Johnson.
Damn, spilled the beer and everything.
Yeah, he said the beer got on him. I'm trying to see the beer get on him. Okay, the beer never got on him.
No.
Oh, goddamn, that slam was terrible, bro. He done killed that man.
I mean, you can tell he got wrinkles in his motherfucking forearms. How many motherfuckers got wrinkles in their forearms besides old motherfuckers like John the Baptist?
Sir, I'm only 5 years older than you, sir.
You a lie. You a whole motherfucking lie too.
You say you 40. You say you 46, right?
No, I'm 43.
No, you ain't too far off.
Damn, am I the oldest one here? No, I think probably Joe probably older than me, ain't he?
Yeah, I'm 48.
Oh yeah, okay.
No, I'm lying. I'm 58, bro.
Because I'm only 51. You know what I'm saying?
Old ass niggas, man. God damn. How's
Damn,
the Last Supper?
I know somebody can't do math either.
This nigga said I know somebody can't do math either.
But I said I'm 5 years older than you, and I said you 46, and they can't figure out that I'm 51.
43.
I know, but I called you 46, and I said I'm 5 years older than you.
Okay.
And when he trying to say he's 51.
I didn't say an age at all.
I know you didn't say age. So that means I wasn't talking about you, idiot.
Wow.
You can't add. You can't add. You just can't think though. That's all you doing.
All right, we're gonna send your ass back to the Lion King, nigga.
Y'all fucking old young motherfuckers, man.
How's that, bud?
Gotta break that nigga wrist.
You feel
Come
better
on,
now?
dog.
Do you feel better for fighting?
Do you feel better attacking an old man?
You feel better for fighting us for no reason?
Let them respect your elders up there.
Nah, fuck you, old motherfucker. I'm slamming the shit out of motherfuckers down the back. Unless they that old. This bitch don't even know how to goddamn stuff.
What'd you say?
You just stole a gallon of milk.
You just stole a
And you're
gallon.
drinking beer.
You mean a $3 gallon of
male
milk?
officer comes in and almost immediately grabs this 60-whatever-year-old man, picks him up in the air from behind, and slams him onto the concrete, just probably barely missing the man's head from slamming into the ground.
No, I saw it bounce. I saw his head bounce.
Yeah, I thought he hit it on the
showing
side.
basically
Yeah.
this
He
identical
still
scenario
hit his head.
where the subject was either killed or very seriously injured. This is a very serious use of force, borderline
paralyzed that
deadly
nigga.
force, because there's a very real possibility if you strike that person's head into the asphalt, especially where their hands are not available to shield their fall, there's a very real possibility of killing or
See, what he should have did, I'm gonna tell you what he did. When he tries to lift, you motherfucking get low center of gravity, spread
sir.
your motherfucking leg,
Yes, sir.
and maneuver your body back into his body. He can't do nothing because he be doing stupid shit like this and shit. I'm telling you, it's just easy.
I bet that old man stopped having diabetes, man. You want to stay out of trouble, you better cut that shit out.
You know what? It happened because he's diabetic. I mean, he probably
Yeah.
right. He was having a diabetic episode. Nigga had a low sugar count, nigga.
Right. Hey, what it was, bro. Shit, it wasn't gonna do nothing but get worse when he drunk that bird, nigga. So come on, bro. That's why he had the milk. That nigga went there and grabbed the bird and milk, nigga.
He was thinking
it would have helped him.
But
Yeah,
motherfuckers
gave him some
didn't even bother to go get him a candy bar or nothing.
Nah, fuck
Yeah.
that. Give him that.
very
Let him
serious
drink, let him
injuring
drink that
somebody
beer.
doing that. And as this
Yeah, that
male
nigga, that
officer
Rick
is sort
Steiner,
of
nigga, that's
taunting
what he
him on
gave
the ground, like celebrating like he just sacked a quarterback during a football game.
Ground man, bud. Let's go to the ground man, bud. How's that?
How's that, bud?
Huh? How's that, bud? You feel better now?
Boy, they
As
gotta
he's
get him
doing
up off the
this,
force.
what's he telling the guy? Well, you were drinking a
Oh, he about to
beer
get promoted, sir.
and
Fucked
you
up.
stole
Right.
some milk.
You just stole a gallon of milk. And you're drinking beer.
Yeah, where did milk come from?
And you were being
On the flow.
disrespectful. So as of right now, those are the criminal allegations against this man that are being told to him as for why he was just body slammed onto the ground. As I've explained many times, the courts analyze whether or not force used by police officers, whether or not it's excessive, by looking at the 3 gram factors. And the very first gram factor is whether or not it's a serious crime that the person is suspected of having committed. So here we have the questionable if crime of drinking a beer like right in front of this place. Now the sign in front of the building he's standing under, ironically, says that it's illegal. Is it illegal? I'm not a Florida lawyer. I don't know. Doesn't really matter for my purposes, because even if it is illegal, it's undisputed that it would be a very, very minor crime, not deserving of a very severe level of force being used. Being disrespectful to a police officer or anyone else is not a crime at all. And not paying for beer or milk, okay, very minor crime. None of that would justify using a very substantial amount of force.
That's my motherfucker.
He needs some milk.
That's my
The
show.
rig was on that nigga arm.
I own the whole show.
That's
I
that
own
dude. Never mind.
you.
What is your name, hon?
They got them handcuffs on wrong like a motherfucker.
Carmen Jesus.
Carmen Jesus.
I don't think I'm gonna find that.
They got the handcuffs on wrong, fam.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Here, get a pen. I'll put it back down.
Nah, well, I don't know.
Female put them on. Yeah, but both his hands are supposed to be palms back.
How you gonna bogart me up? Something
or palms in. You could do palms in or palms up, but you gotta.
You know something?
Huh.
You got both of y'all got a mark in.
Well, that's not very nice. Put marks on people.
Just cause you got on that uniform, you got the mark. You gonna die and you gonna go to hell. You see that? Yeah.
It just blows my mind
That
that
nigga is
in
seeing-
video
Hey,
after video I've
That
done.
nigga is seeing auras right now, sir.
Right.
Like for real.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Involving elderly people
only had
being
one
arrested or
seizure like that,
confronted by
OG,
police
that I was
officers. They
actually
continuously
motherfucking auras and
accuse
shit.
the individual of being on drugs.
That shit was crazy.
Do you take any kind of medication or something? No, your pupils are very, very, very tiny.
And his
Pinpointed.
eyes
Can
go
you
two
look up in
different
there for
directions,
me?
but
Is
okay.
he talking about the stove owner now?
No, that's a different dude.
Oh,
This is beat up old man week.
Oh, damn. It never crosses their mind that the individual could be suffering from dementia or could be suffering from low blood sugar and be a diabetic. It's always either drugs or you're just some criminal disrespecting me. And instead of recognizing the obvious that this man had dementia, that he was confused, they repeatedly accuse him of being intoxicated and not just physically, but verbally abuse this poor guy.
Hey, how much you had to drink today?
Get this off, it hurts my hand.
How much have you had to drink today?
Come on, this is hurting my hand. It seems it's getting out of, please get it off.
Sir, how much have you had to drink today?
My wife was in here.
I'm not asking about your wife.
Damn, let's get this
I'm
off.
asking about
It's
how much you
hurting
had to
my
drink.
hand. God, it hurts my hand.
Okay.
It hurts.
Here, it seems extremely obvious that this guy is confused. And again, he's making these religious connotations about you're marked because you're wearing a uniform and you're going to hell and so on.
Well, that's not very nice. Put marks on people.
Just cause you got on that uniform, you got the mark. You gonna die and you gonna go to hell. You see that? Yeah.
And they're completely oblivious to the fact that this guy is having a mental episode
they're
of some
fucking
sort,
retarded.
and they're taking it as threats still. And with diabetics in particular who are suffering an episode of low blood sugar, it's very common for them to not only be confused, but to also be combative. And this individual continues to be that way as they take him handcuffed back to the police car. Whatever he's suffering in his mind, he's trying to physically resist their efforts at bringing him to the police.
You know what he think? He think he's taking him to hell.
The
there
male
in
officer,
his
I guess
head,
his
they're the
adrenaline
devil.
is going on.
Get the yellow tape,
He's
bitch.
going to
He tripped
engage in
up,
yet
Tom.
another football celebration
Why
as he
are you
shoves
there?
this
You are
elderly
hindering
handcuffed
everything.
diabetic man into
That
the
bitch
back
is
of his police
obstructing.
car. Then
He
boom,
probably,
slamming
punched,
the
he
door.
probably punched this old nigga. I'm telling you, bro. Listen to me. He probably punched that nigga.
Look at your face.
I need to see the whole video. He probably punched that nigga, bro. I'm telling you.
Y'all seen it when the cops came in this lady's house and
Me too.
I seen him grab your hand and go up. I was like, uh-oh.
I was like, uh-oh. Cause this bitch couldn't handle herself because she should be motherfucking caping up the motherfucking scene.
Man, they ain't caping.
Hey, will you watch him while I go get information?
Yeah, he's got no further one on him.
Okay.
He just threw that nigga in back of the
Goes
car.
inside the
What you talking
store,
about?
she speaks with the store owner, and she's basically almost shocked to hear that the guy doesn't want to press any charges for the milk and the beer that the guy didn't pay for. And the store owner further explains that he was just concerned that this guy was having a mental episode or that he was crazy, and he was concerned about his well-being.
Wait,
You know,
did
I
that
mean-
door say the mark on that door?
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Wow.
You said what on the door?
The mark. It's like probably like Easy Mart. They probably had it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, this is like a fucking what you call them damn things in New York? Goddamn
bodegas.
Bodega, yeah, it's like a bodega.
Long. But it had the mark written in big bold letters, and he's talking about she has the mark.
Well, can I get your name, please? Yeah. How much was the milk?
Yeah, just
and the beer?
And you know, that's not the point. Just he's crazy. We just need.
You don't want him charged for the. You know, we just fought him, right?
No, you just fought him.
You just wait a minute.
He's nuts. He was saying this was his store. He can take whatever he wants.
Okay.
So then she walks outside and she talks to her colleague, and they're both sort of disappointed that the store owner doesn't want to press any charges.
Yeah, because they have to let him go because they
hurt this guy. So now they sort of brainstorm about, well, what are we going to charge him with now?
They don't want to do anything.
Yeah, so you're supposed to let him go.
He's still an open container.
Oh my God!
He still fought us.
Yeah, he's still resisting. He gets active. I think that's a felony.
Well, I think.
What are you doing? Shit. Huh?
Now that becomes USC 241 right there, conspiracy.
They want him Baker acted is what they want.
They didn't want him Baker acted, bitch. You lied. This bitch lying. Well, there is something wrong with the nigga. They should Baker act the nigga because he off that shit. They need to take him to seek medical attention. That's
sound like he still talk crazy from the back of the car.
Yeah, but I don't think he need to be Baker act. But if he's homeless, he gonna get his medicine. He gonna get some a couple of days of rest because that's usually what's a 3 to 5 day hold.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, he need that. If he homeless, someone need to find this nigga. But
somebody come in, got one of the programs set up that they could take the nigga old ass nigga in. You never know, man. Give him a chance, goddamn.
So I used to work at a place like that. It was called Searchlight. Literally, it was just for old people that gone crazy. They bring him in there. It wasn't called Baker Act, but they bring him in there when they had their little mental episode. We get their medication straight, send them on their goddamn way. After like 5 days. Well, it was 3 to 5 day hold, depending on how episode you were, right? So. Yeah. And then they usually found their parents or someone that can, not parents, but their kids or cousin, uncle, or something that will fucking actually help these motherfuckers. So I don't know, man.
I must be in the Twilight Zone.
What's that?
You up here taking care of boomers? You begging for boomers right now?
No, I'm not begging for anyone. I'm just saying that's what they usually do. They have
you up here pleading your case for boomers. I hear you.
No.
Everybody love everybody.
What's wrong with boomers?
I said I worked in a place like that. I no longer work there, sir.
You should be so lucky to grow old, man.
Oh, sir, I'm talking about Tom. Tom don't like boomers.
My cousin said I deal with these people in Chicago, and there's no solution with them. That's a fact. They're just gonna grow old.
I wouldn't want to be a boomer though, but I'm a Gen X.
I'm
a Gen Xer. No, I'm a Gen Xer, sir. I'll never be a boomer. I'm a Gen Xer.
Yeah. All down my pants. Mom shirts all over you too.
Gen X are the greatest generation ever.
Hey, you know what?
That's right.
This is a corporal.
They realized that Rodney is a diabetic. That they
he a corporal and did all that?
No, she's a corporal.
Arrested this diabetic guy. Oops, that's probably why he's saying all this crazy stuff. So they do call for paramedics at that point, and they also call for a supervisor.
I don't know what those are. He's got his own bag.
Okay. How convenient.
I think he's diabetic.
So you know he's diabetic.
They know now.
Diabetic?
Yes, I don't know if he is, but he's got the
2595 Cal. Can you run us an ambulance? Possible subject's diabetic.
Yeah.
They don't see that stuff wrong with them. This is the stupid shit I be talking about.
Well, bad policing, bro. They more worried about everything else. It's something else, bro, that intrigues them better than the people that they arrest.
I don't know what it is. You gotta fucking hate people.
Well, it's not even that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you, Spoon. I think it's like a dopamine. Once they go through, for swear to God, bro, because them niggas, It's something in their body, bro, that got them thinking, bro, what they doing is just. And I be like, bro, come on, man. Like sometimes usually, but at that point in time, you know, you can't tell them what to think because everything is done at a split fraction of a second. As we seen the motherfucking body slam. He thought the dude was basically overpowering, which he kind of was, but he wasn't hurting the goddamn officer. He thought the woman was about to get punched on. So the first thing he thought would do was just slam the nigga on his face. You see what I'm saying?
I like Tom's shit better. Where he's going with hate. Because one, the body slam. No. I'll tell you why. One, the body slam could be attributed to hate because he hate motherfuckers. But the fact that he's learning, he's diabetic, and he still has no heart for him, that shows hate.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of. I mean, it seems like on a majority basis, most cops look at citizens as like the enemy. You know,
they have a pure disdain for motherfuckers.
Y'all are lying on these great cops.
Yeah, all right, nigga.
What?
No,
great cops? What?
No.
Bro, you can't say that's great, bro, when them niggas is supposed to be in there for a wellness check, bro. The nigga basically,
you know how many times people get killed at a wellness check?
But OG,
that's my point, Wing.
But OG, he did well on him. He welled him onto the ground.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Preacher Man, Mr. Man of the Cloth. How many of these hoes did you punch out when you found out they was hoes? How many aggressive man beaters have you super socked since you found out they was beating these bitches' ass, huh?
Do 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 do.
That's my point. Yeah.
As I was saying.
You sure you're Polish Sergeant?
No, I said that. I thought you asked.
Oh. Okay. I'm working on it.
She is a.
I told you, bro. It's something going through their body. They amped up right now, bro.
And that's
no
where
reason.
the folks who actually
I'm surprised they're not.
there.
I'm surprised they're not high fiving each other right now. You know.
Oh, why you putting your gloves back on, nigga? You ain't beating this nigga. Oh, I'm sorry. He has to touch them. My bad. You got to put on his nigga blockers. I get it.
Oh yeah, when you're not compliant, you got to have gloves. You know what I mean?
I like the nigga blocker theory better.
He can't get that nigga juice on. That's what it is. Shit.
Arrived on the scene. The officer who had violently slammed Rodney down to the ground asks the paramedics who arrived to check out Rodney to make sure that he's okay.
We think he's diabetic. He's been drinking. He's under arrest.
He had a stiff motherfucker.
Right. He's on this side.
It'd be easier for you guys to go to the other side.
And then after checking Rodney out, they tell the cops that Rodney needs to go to the hospital immediately.
So he got to go to the hospital and get cleared anyway. I don't need to go to the hospital.
His drink's all over me.
Do some vitals on him.
At one point, it's mentioned that Rodney is signal 20.
He's also signal 20.
Whatever. Which apparently means that he is possibly intoxicated. He had been drinking. So for a diabetic, that means he needs to go to the hospital immediately. Obviously, the officers knew that he was drinking. The paramedics knew that Rodney was drinking, which also, by the way, means that Rodney is not in a condition to decline medical treatment here. He has to be taken to the hospital. So what does the same officer who violently slammed Rodney onto the ground say in response to this? He basically says, well, no, we're not going to take him to the hospital. We'll just take him to jail and let the jail EMS deal with it.
No. You won't let him poke you? I'm cute. But we got to check your blood. Can we check your blood, please?
EMS is saying he's for the hospital.
It's going to be to the hospital.
That's what they said.
He said all right. He was going to let him check the blood.
Ricochet rabbit. Say Rick, how fast can you say ricochet rabbit? To me, we'll let the EMS at the jail try to take him out. How many? Thanks, guys. Now you called that. Put your feet back in there since you don't want them to help you out.
Come on, Rodney. Rodney, come back in the car.
Feet for me, bud. I own this shit.
Ocala Fire Rescue then leaves the scene without their patient due to no fault or choice of their own. And then the Ocala Police Department supervisor for these two officers arrives on the scene. And so the two officers then tell the supervisor everything that happened. Well, almost.
Except. Oh, yeah, you know a lot coming. This is my favorite part.
The diabetic shit might be left out.
Let's see what they leave out.
I don't drink beer. I don't really drink at all, actually.
Well,
probably should, but I don't.
You can listen for yourself, but I don't hear anywhere where they mention that this guy is having a possible diabetic episode or that the store owner has reported that he's having a mental emergency. Nor do they apparently mention that Ocala Fire Rescue said that the guy needs to go straight to the hospital. Instead, there's basically a cover our own asses meeting between these three officers where they discuss the fact all right, there was a violent use of force. What are we going to charge this guy with? And so the female cop goes first, and she doesn't mention anything about Rodney physically assaulting her or battering her in any way. She just has a beef about the fact that he was drinking beer when she arrived.
These are your good cops right here.
This
Let's prove your point.
Opened a beer in front of me. I was like, "What are you drinking?" I'm taking it from you. And then he's like bowed up, and then he came in. He got thrown on the ground. Not him, this guy. And basically, he sold food. They don't want to do anything about the stuff he sold. However, he was trespassed from here in 2018. So he's got open container. He's got resisting.
Trespass don't last for 17 years, bitch.
Trespass. Open container. Can I say that?
They didn't ask him to leave.
Oh, well, that's what I was.
USC 241 and 242.
Right there in the corner.
Then perhaps sensing that that explanation wasn't good enough, the male officer then steps in and gives a more descriptive alleged justification for the violence that he used against Rodney.
Yeah, I pulled up. She approaches him to talk to him, and he she tries to take the beer from him. He takes his hand away. She tries to grab the beer. He grabs her hand like this, and he says, "If you touch me, I'm gonna fight you."
He ain't say that.
And while he is correct that the video footage does show that Rodney did, after his arm or his beer was grabbed by the female officer, he did grab her wrist.
That's not nice. Why? You want to hurt me?
That was accurate. But then the officer goes on to allege that after that happened, Rodney threw his beer on the two officers.
So I run up and grab him. He throws the beer in the air. We all get soaked.
And we can see on the dash cam footage that that was clearly false. Rodney never
got
intentionally
sloped
threw
out,
his
John.
beer
Look at that, John.
on these two police officers. It was because they grabbed his arm in which he was holding the beer and they caused it to spill. And based on what he was told, the supervisor then says, well, two charges apply. One is resisting with violence for Rodney putting his hand on the female officer's wrist, and then for allegedly throwing his beer on the officers. That then qualifies for the more serious felony battery on an officer charge.
How many times I gotta tell you, if you lay one finger on these pieces of shit, you getting a felony charge of motherfucking assault of Leo.
You should.
Yeah, save your officers. Wingnut. No. Let John bootleg for his officers.
Yeah, okay.
This is what his officers told they commanding officers.
These great cops.
Lying to their commander officer is great.
How do they protect y'all?
Cops have no legal obligation to protect any of us.
Yeah. And who did they protect? All I saw was them assaulting somebody.
I saw them taking a man who was drinking in public and who was belligerent to jail.
Is that a crime to go to jail for? Or is that a ticket?
What else did you see? Did you see the bird getting thrown in the earth?
They get trained. They get trained by Judge Dreads. You know, they're prosecution, fucking jury, and judge all at one time. You know.
All I remember is the cop, the officer, the sergeant telling them, "Oh, that ain't enough."
I saw. Let me ask you a question though. Okay, DSC, let me ask you a question. Did that man walk out that store with milk and beer without paying for it?
It don't matter. They didn't want to press charges.
They didn't want to press charges.
Hold on. I asked you.
It doesn't matter. You can't get them for stealing if
they gave it. They gave it to him, John. Basically, they gave it to him.
It was a gift.
Yeah.
They did not press the charges for the for the items that were supposed to be stolen. They gave it to him.
So you're not going to answer my question. You're not going to answer my question. No, you didn't answer. Okay, so you lied. You lied.
Because they gave it to him, sir, as a gift.
I didn't. Hold on.
If anything,
okay, repeat my question back to me. Repeat my question back.
All right.
Nigga, what you think you doing around here?
If anything, he was sitting underneath a fucking sign saying that he can't drink out in public right there in front of the store.
Somebody has to call these niggas.
Repeat my question back to me, OG.
I'm about to roll up a blunt.
Repeat my question back to me, OG. Because you know you didn't answer my question.
But the store owner didn't want to press charges, so it wasn't stealing.
I didn't say did he steal anything. I said did the man walk in the store without paying for anything? That was my question.
What's your point?
My point is answer my question.
But what's your point?
My point is answer my question.
I don't have to. Now, what's your point?
You know how to give my point in.
Okay, well that's cool too. You think I'm gonna care about niggas?
That's why OG dropped down because you don't even answer my question.
I answered the question. I said no, sir, because they gave it to him as a gift. They was worried about his health. They wasn't worried about.
Thanks for answering my question, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. We can move on now.
Prove me wrong. Tell me. Prove me wrong by telling me that they was trying to charge him for milk and beer that was stolen. Prove it to me.
All I asked was, did he walk out of the store without paying for something?
I answered that for you. I answered that,
and I'm good. That's all I wanted.
So
you answered my question. Thank you.
So answer.
I'm not trying to prove nothing else.
Did the store owner or did the store owner not charge him with the beer and the milk, John the Baptist?
The store owner didn't charge him anything.
There we go.
He didn't want to press charges.
Okay. So now
what said items free then, John?
I didn't say he stole it.
Sir, but I ain't listen what Tom said. Was said items free then, sir?
Yes, they were.
Okay, thank you. Okay, good.
I never said he was trying to steal it. I didn't say he was stealing it.
I'm gonna go back to this. Now I'm gonna go back. Now, what the fuck was your point, nigga?
You hear me?
Oh no, I didn't have no point. I just want to say that.
Oh my god.
Oh damn. Oh come on now. Shit. Muddy the bucket of water. God damn.
I had no point. I had no point. I just wanted OG to say. OG had to say no.
Damn.
I thought I pressed play.
Do it for battery on Leo and resisting with violence. It's two separate things. If you try to grab him and he grabs you.
I don't know. Did he grab me?
He grabs your wrist like this. He's resisting with violence. That's why
he was doing this to my leg when we were trying to walk him, and he kept wrapping his leg around mine. And
he was kicking. Do you need medical at all?
So I already showed you the dash cam view of the alleged beer throwing. So let's look at the female officer's body cam. It provides a closer view of Rodney's hand that was holding the beer.
I want to.
Why do you want to hurt me? Why?
Don't touch it.
Why? Why?
I mean, I guess there is some argument that Rodney could have sort of flicked his wrist slightly towards the male officer as the beer was spilling. I suppose there's at least something there that a jury could look at and say, well, maybe he sort of intentionally spilled the beer in one direction. I don't know. Let me know what you think watching that footage. I think it's actually pretty absurd to try to get that guy on the
it just showed it on the other camera that comes
officer for allegedly
spilling his beer. That man walked the store without paying for that beer and that milk.
Well, he got it for free, so it don't matter.
Yeah, so I mean, they gave it to him. What you want? You want the store to be up? You want the so basically you want us to
however
the
you
store
see
to
that
be
footage.
accountable
So
for
then the
what the police
supervisor
do.
basically just directs the
do
female
know is he
officer
brought a story
to
up with
take
Milk and
Rodney
Beer.
to jail and book him. And from
Listen,
records,
man,
it appears that Rodney spent quite a bit of time in jail after that arrest.
He called them, but he refused.
He's refusing
there he came
anything.
and
But he's also signal 20.
whatever. They got
Whatever.
Yeah, do it for battery and resisting.
Oh wow.
Yeah, even if he's telling you, if you do that, I'm gonna.
No, I don't.
On the blame.
Man, you can always tell a bad cop with them full sleeve fucking
anything?
gang tattoos and shit.
Gang.
So looking at
fucking
the
gang
publicly
tattoos,
accessible court
Yeah,
records
everybody with
in
tattoos
Marion
is a
County,
gang banging,
Florida,
ain't
it
they?
looks like there
All
were
the
3
goddamn fucking
criminal
gang
charges filed
tattoos,
against
fucking
Rodney.
full sleeve,
One was the felony battery against a police officer, which I think, according to the supervisor, is for allegedly throwing the beer on the officers. And also the charge for resisting with violence, which again, according to the supervisor, was for grabbing the female officer's wrist, and also a charge of open container or something like that. Now, the court records show that the open container charge and the resisting with violence charge were dismissed by the prosecutor, leaving only the felony battery against a police officer charge. So if my understanding is correct, the only thing he's facing criminally now is the allegation that he intentionally and feloniously threw beer on these 2 police officers, which as we've already discussed.
Oh, man. I was going to say, technically, the only thing I see that he could be considered guilty of is open container. All right? That would be the only thing.
That is the only thing that he actually did. That's
the only thing that's technically, everything else is all fabricated bullshit just to cover their ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good catch.
Resisting the cop.
He didn't resist, and they got his ass.
He got his ass whooped.
They shouldn't have put his fucking hands on him in the first fucking place. If it's open container, okay, fine. You know, you just take care of the container and whatever. You know what I mean? And then the beer spilling is probably because when they grabbed a hold of him, he fucking clenched his hand and squeezed the beer can, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Container violation is typically a non-criminal traffic ticket, not a jail sentence.
Right, exactly.
Penalties vary depending on whether you are the driver or a passenger and whether local city ordinances apply. For drivers, it is a non-criminal moving violation.
We don't need that shit. Yeah,
so basically, they treated by hearing that. Basically, they treated like they do weed. Just pull that shit out. Pull it the fuck out. Look, he cracked it open.
Hey, they pulled it out. The officers pulled it out.
Yeah, technically, yes. Because she was. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. She had control of the old nigga arm. Let's just keep it real. She had control of his arm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was smart enough to bend that nigga. Look, he didn't bend his own wrist. She bent it, y'all. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they escalated the whole goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying?
One cop escalated everything, like super escalated it.
Because you're not supposed to de-escalate the cop. You're always supposed to escalate.
That the strongest charge, what they had him on, was the resisting with violence. If indeed grabbing a police officer's wrist after they try to grab your beer qualifies as resisting with violence, I mean, he did that. It's on video. So why did they drop that charge and go after the felony throwing the beer charge? And the whole point of this is just how ridiculous this is.
It's malicious.
And things like this happen all the time because nobody's watching. It's undisputed that this guy had issues. He needed medical treatment. He needed medical help, but he got violence used against him and he got thrown in jail for what looks like an extended period of time. And now prosecutors are trying to back up the cops here, it looks like, by getting a felony charge on this guy just to justify the violent use of force that they used on him. Had there been no body slam here, I don't think they'd be trying to get him on a felony. But because it was this violent use of force, they're trying to justify that with a felony battery on an officer, which sounds like, oh my God, felony battery on an officer. But then when you, the public, see the allegation, this alleged flick of the wrist and spilling some beer, oh my God, on these police officers, that they're taking this guy who has all these problems and actually needed help, and they're putting him in an even worse position. Or maybe better if he's been homeless. Maybe he wants to be in prison. I don't know. But this just does not seem right, the way they treated this guy who needed help. So according to the records, he is headed to trial in 4 days on January 8th at 9:00 a.m. on this felony charge. And my question is, doesn't the criminal justice system in Marion County, Florida, have anything better to do than try this guy on a felony for spilling some beer? I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous, especially in light of the fact that if you actually look at the video footage of what happened, it looks like this guy was actually the victim here. Yeah, he did do something wrong. I'm not going to argue the fact that there was cause for a detention here in the first place, maybe an arrest. It doesn't matter. My problem is that
your problem is I don't agree with nothing you just said right there.
Well, the thing is that I was going to say is like the reason why they're wanting to push the felony charge because that actually justifies the violence for all cops into the future. Also, you know what I mean? You know, as long as that creates a precedent, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, well, hell, you know, they got, you know, we can get a felony charge for, you know, this and that. You know, it's like, you know, what was it? Spitting in a cop. You know what I mean? They call that a battery or a felony. You know, battery of a cop or whatever like that. You know,
assault, battery on Leo.
Yeah, you know, and
stupid ass charge.
But if a cop does it to you, that's just business as usual. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you never listen to the motherfuckers. They're liars. Them are the most lyingest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. Oh, lying. But here we got one more. I got one more video. Then we're gonna let Lackluster do it. Is it Lackluster one? Yeah. Or you know what? I don't know. Nah, I'm not gonna watch that one because it's long. We're gonna do this.
I'm about to say, yeah, just save it. Save it.
Yeah.
Give it all that. Give it all.
Yeah. We're gonna go to this one. Then we're gonna. This is the Auditor Frauder portion. Where is it? Right? Yeah, right here. We come back with audit them.
Now here goes some real cricket people right here.
Yeah.
Already.
Lawrence with the $5 said, "Good to see Master Tom and Big Bunny John. I see you too. You look buff. Ooh, you look buff, John the Baptist. Yeah, I'm talking about. Get him, Lawrence. Thank you, my good sir, for the $5 donation, my good sir.
What's up, Lawrence?
Big Bunny, brother. Yeah.
Go get the money. 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 I got him. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it.
You know, I almost motherfucking ended the stream. I almost hit the wrong button. Oh shit! All right, this is a quick one. This should be real quick. We gonna blaze through this bit.
Folks, back on duty, the one and only audit them, the one who encourages you to audit them. We are at the Niles Park District. These folks had to take a severe embarrassment. The administrator embarrassed himself, but they became in compliant after I brought it to their attention. Hopefully they are still in compliance, and if they are, we are going to issue them a full compliance notice of finding letter.
What? You mean someone that's actually doing the audit and making these niggas change? You mean you bringing motherfucking actions to these motherfuckers that they got a motherfucking fix? Woo-wee.
Well, look at these agitators.
It's about to be some reckoning going on in this bitch.
Look at these agitators.
So with that being said, their items should be up right here on the right of the wall. Oh, wait a minute. This place actually looks different. No, this is a different one. Hey, how's it going? Good. I'm recording here, audio and video. Where's your total amount of operating budget? Is it plastered on the wall?
You know what? I'm not sure. I'd have to ask.
Sure.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let me see where our freight manager is.
I think he might be at Howard. When last time I saw him, he said, "I'm going to Howard."
Okay.
Do you guys have another Park District location?
Yeah, there's the main office, 66676.
That's the main one. Yeah, that what's the name of the administrator there? Tony, whatever.
Tom Elans.
Tom Elans, yeah. I got him in compliance already.
Okay.
He had to put on a show for him to come in compliance, but This address here might be out of compliance, my friend. So if we could find that out, please.
Yeah, I'll give him a call.
Sure,
Okay.
thank you. Yeah, sure.
Out of compliance. Get your ass back in compliance, bitch.
Because I wouldn't know anything.
We need that budget.
Why, man? You're a government representative.
No, and he's the hockey director. I'm
Okay.
just a worker bee.
Let me tell you this, ma'am. I have $100 that I'm going to give you if you tell me verbatim the purpose, mission statement of this address, of this location.
Uh-oh.
I don't know it.
Oh, man. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'll keep the $100, no problem.
Yeah, you knew it.
There's some money out here.
No, I don't. I can't assume. But you see, the thing is, ma'am, is that if these records are indeed displayed prominently, it gives you an opportunity to come in here every day to work, stumble on the purpose, and maybe you might inform yourself or memorize it, right?
No.
I'm too old for that.
That's a fact.
Ma'am, you don't look a day over 31.
Oh, liar, liar, pants on fire. Oh, man.
Agitator, agitator.
Whoa.
John, can you point to the on the doll where the cameraman hurt you? You know, can you point on the doll?
He can't. He don't know what spot it is.
Who seemed agitated in this video? John?
John's agitated.
See, this guy would get these easy W's on John. Got him all shut up mode. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a former junior high teacher. I taught junior high for 33 years.
Oh, wow.
Tell about it. I've been here 18 years.
Nice.
I'm in my I'm midway through my 7th decade.
Damn.
7th decade?
I'm 75.
No way. Wow. Man, you're in good shape. 1950. Yeah.
The only thing is I'm slow moving.
Oh, okay. Well, you're in the right place because there's fitness, swimming.
But look at this.
That's just a fashion statement.
I love it. Yeah. No, but it's the unfolding.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
Age with
arthritis.
age. Yep.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Start breaking down. Replacement parts.
It's tough. It's not easy. You could change up your automotive parts.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I have knee replacement. It's
wow.
And I'm due for a hip replacement.
Oh, that's tough.
The knee replacement they told me is worse than the hip replacement.
Really? I have a family member that had a hip replacement. Successful, thank God. It's been about 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, sir, the funny thing is my knee, when I was 21, I went skiing on the Bunny Hill.
Oh, man.
Well, this was during Vietnam. So
Yep.
my husband was in Vietnam. I had cousins who were in the service, and my brother was home on leave. My cousins were home on leave. The cousins all went skiing. On the Bunny Hill, I tore the ligaments and cartilage.
Ooh.
So they basically, when they did surgery back in the day, this is like 1971.
Yeah.
They took off the cartilage and stapled my ligaments.
Ouch.
Damn.
So, I mean, I have a scar that's like this.
You might give me nightmares tonight.
Okay. So then I was a junior high teacher, so moving target's harder to hit. So I was unlucky. I was also a single mom, and I worked at a banquet hall as a second job because I had 4 kids to support.
Oh, man.
So I was constantly on it. Okay, yes, my leg gave out. So I went to have knee replacement surgery. The irony of this is that when I had my first knee surgery, the doctor who did my total knee replacement had been a resident. He knew, it was like he was there when I was having the first surgery done. So when I came in, he goes, I remember that knee.
Right.
Because they brought my husband home from Vietnam.
Yeah.
And so anyways, I go, how bad was it? He said, very bad. It was burrowing in.
Oh, man.
So, I think that's why I have hip problem.
John the Baptist.
Look at all that agitating, John.
Where's the negative reaction on either side?
It's all that agitating.
I know, right?
Damn.
Yeah, this is how you get W's on this nigga. See?
I don't talk to idiots.
He would call us idiots. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. I can see the agitation now.
I understand. I understand that you think just because someone has a camera that you have to act like a retard, right? And you saying, well, they're getting agitated by him having a camera. Not to mention, you look at the cameras he's been pointing around. There's probably about 5 cameras literally in a small area. Because there's one right here on the right-hand side.
Yep. 2 right there. Yes. Yep.
There's one to the right and one to the left.
Yep.
And then there's on the other side. So this is what I'm saying. Just because a motherfucker has a camera don't mean you have to act like an asshole. You can actually have a conversation with someone and it be cordial. You ain't gotta like the motherfucker.
It's more than that. It's one back there by the lights too, where their pole is.
Yeah.
They looking at everything. They see everything you see, John. So why
have a negative reaction with someone when you work in a public place? And neither one of the people working there were rude. The guy wasn't rude, neither was she. They doing what they supposed to be doing. And they not doing a bad job. And neither is he, because he
you do understand you can be agitated and still not be rude, right?
Have you? I've never seen it. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like they tell you in the army. False motivation is better than no motivation. So you can falsely be happy at it, okay? You ain't gotta like that I'm here. Just make sure while I'm here, you fake it.
You make it, nigga.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Manager's on his way back. He should be here in less than 5 minutes.
Tom Ellens?
No.
Oh,
the ring manager.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, Tom.
The real
manager.
Yeah, my friend. Let me ask you, what was your name?
Alex Alessi.
Alex, do you have a business card here?
I do. I give you.
Having the address.
Look at that.
I just want to submit some paperwork. That's all.
Oh, this shit is crazy. They don't like when people do their job.
So,
and to be
are
honest,
you familiar with the Illinois Freedom of Information?
This guy, I don't know. Listen, I've been watching for probably about 3 months or so. All the odds that he does, he actually has a reason why he does it. Put them in compliance with whatever the fuck it is. He's just not just doing open records requests. He's actually looking at books and shit like that. You know, shit that people do when they do an audit. You know, everything that's able for us to see as a public, he actually looks at. He looks at the budget. He looks at the fucking plumbing budget. I was like, what the fuck? Who cares about that shit? Not plumbing budget, but the public works budget. I was like, hey, he's doing an actual audit. So you would technically be an auditor. But, you know, let y'all say it. He's a frauder, but he's not being a dickhead. He's talking to him. He's giving them information. He makes sure they get in compliance of what doesn't become, what they're not in compliance with, which they should be. Because they should know why they work. And she should know, to be honest with you, she should know the mission statement of the place where she works. I don't know mine, but she should know hers. I don't know how many people know their mission statement. It's not a lot of people who know their mission statement. It's weird. OG, do you have a mission statement?
Transparency and accountability.
Okay. I like it.
Information Act. Okay.
Mine is don't transport for agitators.
Act it encourages the citizens. It says it's the duty of the people to monitor government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest. There's nobody in Illinois doing that, but it's saying it's the duty of the people. I'm just doing this part-time right now. I have a little part-time time to come out here and do it. But I was at your other main location.
Which one?
Where Tom's at.
Oh, Howard Street?
Howard Street, yep. Tom came out and he was...
This is Marty.
He was tough to deal with, but he finally came in compliance.
Well, this is Marty.
Yes. Hey, Marty, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Recording here, audio and video, sir. Tom at the other location.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he's in full compliance now, my friend. It's just
very good.
No, it just requires this address to prominently display your mission statement, your total amount of operating budget, organizational chart, and that good stuff.
Oh, at every facility?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. At each of its administrative or regional office.
Okay.
So
all we got to do the
that's it. Yeah.
budget? Okay.
Yeah. And so I'm just gonna fill out this paperwork. If I could receive a copy, I'll be all set. I'll check back.
Sure, no problem.
I know
they have it at the main office.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And the only reason why it's at the main office is because I brought it to Tom's attention.
Well, they always have it at the front desk, but now they got a bulletin board just for you.
Yep. No, it should be for staff too. Yeah.
No.
Nigga say just for you.
We don't have it here.
Mount Prospect Park District.
Yeah.
The administrator over there sent out an email to about 150 park districts informing them.
You're coming.
Yeah. You received that email. You seen that email about a year ago.
No, we got it from Tom, but not from
Tom, yep. Well, if Tom
word spreads fast.
If Tom sent the notification up, how come this address is not in compliance yet?
He didn't say that we had.
Oh, okay.
He says,
yeah.
If you come to be nice to you.
To come, if the guy comes, be nice. We should always be nice with each other.
Well, we are.
What that sound like?
You run into that.
But you see, this address.
You heard they said that we're always nice to people. What does that sound like? That sounds like you don't have to be a dick.
BS.
Oh, okay. Well, you call like I said, it don't matter. You better fake it till you make it, and when I leave, you can go be a dick.
He's an agitator, sir. They all agitators.
How do you agitate?
By his name being Tom.
Well, his name's not Tom. His name is Audit Them.
Has a separate administration, a total amount of employees than the other one. Here, the employees differ from the other location.
Yeah, every place got facility got different.
Your mission statement might be the same wording. Yeah, it's probably the same wording.
You know, before we were remodeled, we did have that posted.
Yep.
I don't know
Thank
where.
you, sir.
I have no
Fill
clue
this out.
where
Give
the
us a couple
sign
minutes.
is. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, great. So, the name of this public body is Niles.
Niles Park District.
Yep. Park District.
I rebooted my computer.
It's okay. Oh, you know what's needed, my friend?
I don't know.
Four items.
That's what I was
Ginger,
he wanted to get on
cinnamon,
ice.
honey, and lemon. Boil that, make it a hot tea. That'll clear up in 10 seconds. Yeah, ginger, honey, lemon, and cinnamon.
I know the honey and lemon.
That'll
He's
cure
about
you
right
in 10
with
seconds.
that one, though, OG.
Once you take one sip, that no longer even allows you to cough.
There's something
Yeah.
about honey. There's something
Yep.
about honey that kills the bacteria and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And cinnamon too.
Oh, cinnamon! I
Yep.
put cinnamon in my coffee.
Ballard
That's for you.
Road.
Well, it's Amy. I think it's plastic.
And there's no FOIA officer here. They're over there, right? Yeah. No problem.
We're just shoot from them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need anything,
no,
I'd have to go there and get it for you, or send you over there.
Well, Tom might, once Tom receives this as he might be a FOIA officer, he might fax over these documents and tell staff, just tape the stuff on the wall.
Fax is a thing of the past.
Or email and print.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Scan and email.
Tom might tell you, just put it up so you could satisfy this one guy. Nobody cares about this stuff.
It used to be up before the remodel. That ain't for the remodel.
Yeah, I'm at Tom. Okay, so location, lobby.
Everyone's cordial in this, John the Baptist. This is crazy work.
I didn't say. Hold on. You don't want to answer what I said earlier.
I answered everything.
You can be cordial
November
and still be agitated.
25. Okay, my friend.
Hey, as long as I don't know you're agitated, you're doing a good job.
Just need a copy. That's all. You can
copy this one?
Yeah, you can keep the original.
You're still an agitator. Okay, how you look at it?
November 6, 25. Yeah, just these 2 pages. Can you sign acknowledge that you received it or stamp, whatever?
Yes,
Makes no
Marty?
difference.
Yeah, you want to do it? I don't understand.
Say what?
Sign. It's fine.
The reason you can't prove that he's agitated because they're not agitated.
Oh, he's agitated. He's agitating me.
Yeah, because
because
I mean, requiring honesty and integrity from government is agitation. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
No, him just being who he is agitating.
Okay, what is he?
Agitator. Thank you. Let's move on.
No. So all government are agitators then. On that logic.
No, just you and Tom.
Butt dancing niggas. Somebody has to call these niggas out.
Somebody in the church, please call this bootlicking ass nigga out. This is crazy work.
John is off the chain.
Oh. So what I was saying, I was offering $100 if somebody could tell me verbatim the mission statement.
Okay, do it.
No, not verbatim.
I'll keep the 100.
It's in the book. Get the
Yeah,
book and read it.
yeah.
Get the book and just read it.
No, you can't do that. That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating.
Well, you met us. We're sweet.
Right.
We're nice.
Because you see, if it was up, it maybe offers the staff to walk in here every day, read it, and maybe memorize it.
Yeah, actually,
it's forthcoming.
What you need to
Try and
do
get staff
is
to even be on time this time.
what we need to do is put it on like the phones.
Yeah.
And just have it where you hit it because everybody looks at their phones.
Yep.
Oh, that's true.
But you know what? I could ask that question over 99 employees. Not one of them would know it from all agencies. I even go to Wendy's. Wendy's, their slogan is, you could keep the original. That's the original. So Wendy's slogan says that quality food. I'll walk up to the counter and I ask them, hey, what's the purpose here? And they can't even turn around and tell me quality food.
Well, I can tell you the mission statement for my school district is lifelong learners.
That's verbatim?
Yes. Seriously, I mean, really, and we won we got the first blue ribbon for our district.
That's
we
nice.
Got a Baldridge Award. My district got the Baldridge Award.
Yeah, you don't get $100 for that, though.
State of Illinois.
That's wonderful.
That ain't the question.
We were good.
So now if I visit Tom, I would have to issue him one full compliance.
What's this number of locations, offices?
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's supposed to be displayed. Our location is on 123 Johnson Street, and we have another location on Elm
You
Street.
mean all the park districts?
Sure, yeah.
Here or at the main office?
All of them, because it offers your residents an opportunity to see what else you have around.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Like Team Iceland, skaters. You know,
Yeah.
they could be. Well, she did say that this guy right here with the I was gonna say gray hair, but the dude behind the counter said that he deals with all the hockey. So they could have spoke about shit that they do in the fucking wherever their location is. Tell us about what's going on here. What's good about it? What's bad about it? That's what you're supposed to do when someone audits you. Talk good on your fucking place, your place of business. Tell me what to look for. Tell me what we're doing right. What we can do better. It's crazy. It's just that simple. You don't have to be a dickhead. Because he's not being a dickhead. I wish we could say that about most people, but
yeah, that's just too hard for some people, though.
yeah, man, they worried about a camera that they're gonna be on anyway. As soon as they lift their phone to their face, they on camera.
Like I say, and the crazy part about this whole situation, this shit, both cameras is going to show you. They're going to show these some good people. That's all it's going to show you. But now, what John the Baptist want to see is chaos. What he want to see is the camera lie to you. He want to have their word against theirs, and he want to see them get mad and all this. Sir, you just don't like to
Sir,
see.
every time you say my name, you got to pay me $10. If not, don't say my name ever again.
Man, shut up, John.
Okay. Oh, yeah, John the Baptist. You hear me?
$30. Cash app was there. I don't care how you do it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't even work like that.
The keyword says prominently displayed. This means conspicuous, easily be
Send it to
seen.
your YouTube page.
Right?
Don't worry about it.
Anyways,
I got
guys,
one
you're
too.
wonderful staff
you
here. Thank you. Nice to meet you guys. He kind of looks like Ric Flair too.
A little bit, right? No, I was in the airport down in the Caribbean,
waves.
and they asked me if I was Bjorn Borg.
Oh yeah.
So I pulled up a picture. I'm like, holy moly.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he does look like him.
Yeah, because he's gotten gray since.
What's his name?
Oh shit, my fucking computer. I'm glad it was it. They did. So that
Thank
man did a
God.
good job.
Thank God.
He
Look
did
at
a good
God.
fucking
Look at
job.
God. Look at
But I'm
God.
gonna tell you what sorry ass John the Baptist want to see. I'm gonna give you this one. This is gonna be my for sure last video.
A Grand Canyon of Dubai. That's what.
No, Tom got it wrong. Tom got me all.
This is what he want to see. This is what John the Baptist want to see right here.
Let's see this lie that Tom finna tell.
Oh, I seen this the other day. Boy, this shit here crazy. Yeah, this is what John want to see. But even at this point, it ain't. I ain't gonna say. Let it play first. Go ahead, John.
Let me see OG and Tom lie.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Is there volume on this bitch?
Let me see OG and Tom lie right quick.
They got volume on it. We good. We good, nigga. We Gucci, nigga.
Yeah, do what you did a few minutes. There you go. Look at him, John. He done made it all good and big and shit.
This is proof of. Let me break it down a little bit more. Let me scoot up this right there. Oh, no, that's too far. Right there. And whoop. There you go. There you go, nigga.
America is not for beginners. This detention officer was on duty when an inmate took him hostage, stole his keys, and released other inmates.
One second.
This is proof America is not for beginners.
That's what John the Baptist want to see.
Yeah, he like the goon squad coming in. That's what he wants.
Yeah, Tom like the lie.
Yeah, no, that's what you like, sir.
No, sir.
I mean, it's nothing wrong. I don't lie. I'll admit. I try to tell you. You just don't listen to me. I don't know why you be talking, but just be talking and be talking. Hey man, this was this is the best day of the week for me. I did have another, but I ain't gonna play it too goddamn long.
Yeah, we definitely got enough W's today. They can hold up a building. Goddamn it.
Yeah, Twisted Tuesday is your favorite day. Twisted Tuesday.
Hey, you crazy? Even fucking what that boy name? Joe Cool brought us one that was
that was good, boy. Yeah, they got that lawyer bro told that nigga ass. But he fucked that chief up. But see, you police officers got to stop lying. Look,
all they gotta do is stop lying.
That's it. They stop lying, and then they catch y'all in these lies, and y'all be on camera, and it'd be crazy. Like, it's just,
well, I mean, we got to get that damn Supreme Court to fucking repeal that damn thing where they have they're legally allowed to lie to us, man.
Yeah,
we got to.
They'll never do that.
There needs to be some repercussions for their fucking lying and shit. For real.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that will. You would think it would change the game, but I don't think it will change the game. I don't think it would.
Well, I mean, you get these motherfuckers start getting put in jail or in prison or something like that, or getting or getting their damn pension taken away and their fucking license taken away. It'll set an example to the rest of them to fucking straighten up.
That would happen anyway, Wingnut. That'll happen anyway if it do happen, because technically, if you reverse that, you will be saying that injusticely they will be kidnapping somebody, which they don't do now because they're of the point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you take that away from them, then yeah, bro, every time that they fuck up and they haul somebody where they kidnapping the shit out of them. And then everything else amplifies on up, because then you kidnap and then you try to, especially if they beat the shit out of them. Come on now.
So I mean, okay, on what you're saying, OG, is like, in a sense, it's like no matter no matter how far we try to like improve things, it's just going to get escalated even more. There's no de-escalation in this fucking government. When it comes down to all the way from the top down, it's always fucking shoot first, fucking ask question later.
True.
It's been proven to work.
Well, that is de-escalation.
See what I'm saying? Bootlicking, boy. I gotta tell you, boy, that nigga Timmy.
Well, I mean, okay,
it does not work like that.
It's gonna be a real rude day for people like on that level when the roles get reversed, and we the people say, "Hey, we're just de-escalating things. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, partner."
Talking about the Wild Wild West. I don't mind the Wild Wild. Go back to the Wild Wild West. Okay.
If it was the Wild Wild West, do you know how many motherfucking cops would get picked off, sir?
Yeah, exactly.
You know they had a strong shortage of police officers. That's why.
Yeah, I know.
Sheriffs,
Yeah, I know.
You know,
I
there
don't
was
know why
like
this
4 of them.
I don't know why this nigga think they cadets or something in the army, nigga. These niggas is not all in the same building. They not all getting fed by the same people. These people have to go back to areas that they so-called police. Just like the video we showed earlier. They even told them in their own book, in their own policy, do not police the area you stay in, because when you drunk, you pull out guns on 14-year-olds.
Yes, dumb motherfucker. I didn't lie about it. It didn't lie about it. If it wasn't for them kids recording or being agitators to this dumb motherfucker, as John the Baptist would say, they would have got away with that shit, dog. That's crazy. Cameras saves lives. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, thank y'all for being here. Tomorrow we're gonna be. You know what? I know I'm doing the 9/11 shit again. They just confirmed that a plane didn't hit the Pentagon. I just want y'all to know that, even though most of us already knew that shit. I did hit that.
Actually, I didn't know what hit the Pentagon.
I'm gonna be honest with you. They said that it was bombs already staged on 9/11. So when the plane they had an explosion. Yes, yes. So I ain't gonna.
And it wasn't no plane that hit the Pentagon. That was a Scud missile.
Absolutely, that missile flew in there quickly, and it was what they say, a 6 foot hole. 6 foot? No, it wasn't 6 foot. It was 60 foot. Something.
It had to be that, because it took out a little piece, but
yeah, it didn't show. It didn't show. He couldn't find a black box. Couldn't find no tail wing, no luggage, none of that shit. You know, shit that the plane would be on the plane when even they found fucking the passports of these sorry motherfuckers that supposedly hit the motherfucking goddamn Twin Towers. I'm just saying, if a plane supposedly run into something, you will see luggage and shit. That's all I want to say. But that's gonna be for tomorrow. We're gonna take a little dive on here. We're gonna take a little dive. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, there was what's his name? What the fuck is that nigga name? Tucker Carlson did a whole fucking montage on this shit, and I'm gonna pay for it to watch it. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good watch, and we'll be going over that tomorrow, plus some other videos that I got that I've been saving in the bank, because you know I still think the Jews did it, but that's just me. And you know what we don't talk about there? When the Jews sank one of our ships, the USS, what was it? USS goddamn it. What the fuck was it?
The Liberty?
USSR.
It wasn't, was it Liberty? What USS ship did the Israel sink?
Israel did not actually sink a U.S. ship.
It was
but
Liberty.
They severely damaged the USS Liberty, AGTR-5, on June 8th, 1967.
1967, but no one talks about it. Why is that? Crazy work. That's another thing we'll be taking to dive in tomorrow. Thank y'all for being here. We out.
Well, I'ma roll me a dookie ball. I'ma dip it in some dookie soup. I'ma eat it with my bare hand. Lick the rest off my fingers too. I'ma roll me a dookie ball. Dip it in some dookie soup. Eat it with my bare hands. Lick the rest off my fingers too. I ain't even gonna bite it. I ain't even gonna chew. I'ma take a big chunk, stick it down my throat, and swallow it too. Yeah, that's how we eat it. I know somebody gonna be mad at me, but if this ain't something that I do, don't be mad, cause I wanna make something funny. I'ma roll me a dookie ball. I'ma dip it in some dookie soup. I'ma eat it with my bare hands.